Alright, well, welcome to the SPL Network, everybody. My name is Darth. We're going to be in for a long one tonight. We got a huge matchup. We got teams galore down on the ice. I think we got 18 for this matchup, same as the last time we hosted the Triples Trial. We got 19 teams ready to rock, we got 18 teams ready to rock, ready to roll. Few teams still making a few adjustments here and there, trying to make sure they got enough to field the roster. And yeah, while I answer like copious amounts of tickets, this is not going to be the same as your usual SPL broadcast, because I got to deal with like 90 people. But what we're going to be looking at firsthand, I know if Blades is watching, he's going to be happy about this. Toker is coming back to SPL, whether he likes it or not. He's playing tonight on Cloudy's team. He's going to be playing the Montreal Popes there in game number 6. I'm eyeing up that matchup to be our first of the evening. It's going to be great, going to be fantastic, going to be lovely. Yeah. I've never typed this fast on a keyboard in my life. Wow. Alright, so we're still waiting on a few teams to sign in. We're looking at the Denver Cutthroats, captained by Wade, is not here. Milk's team, the Controller Cheaters plus Panarin, not here yet. Michigan Mafia, captained by Seizeya. And then finally, Cloudy's team with Toker. So whenever they're around, you know, I've pinged them a couple times. I feel like, you know, questions may start arising. We're about 2 minutes away from the quote-unquote start of the tournament. So, what's gonna suck is if Milk doesn't show up, because he's like the 4th seed. So that's really going to lopside the entire bracket. So, yeah, my expectations for this, we're probably going to see, you see the Pittsburgh Vipers on your screen. They're not actually the Pittsburgh Vipers. That's, essentially the Los Angeles Comets with Doug. So I'm hoping for a good first round. Of course, we got a couple new teams that have not played in SPL prior to tonight. That being the Mod Squad, captained by Sports Gamer 7. Sports Gamer's been around for a few weeks, looking to get into the competitive scene. I'm really interested to see how he's going to do in this tournament. Hopefully we can catch a few of his games, of course. And also the Charleston Cannons, not playing in SPL prior to tonight, going to be taken to the ice for the first time ever in the North American competitive scene. Of course, we got the Denver Cutthroats, Wade, the captain of that team, the Charleston Ice Cats, as they were most commonly known last season in Open. Fought along the lights of the Hartford Wolves. You know, we got the Montreal Popes coming for a comeback. Snail, Wayne Glensky, T-Rax, and the Great 8 himself. I think the Popes are going to have an upset. I think they're going to go quite a while into the night as we progress on here this evening. It's a double elimination tournament. You got to lose 2 times to get knocked out. And you know, you lean with it, you rock with it. However, you might just stop with it. But nonetheless, you know, we're riding. So teams that have not shown up will just forfeit their match. Alright, I'm getting a response from Milk and Cloudy, so that's at least a good thing on my agenda. So now I think it's just Seiya, and Wade that aren't here, which is a good deal. It's a better deal. Alright, well, it's 7:02, so, I'm gonna see if we can just snag a game and go with it. Cloudy's just checked in, so, I'll keep an eye out for Cloudy's lobby. I want to see Toker play. I just want to see Toker play. Which password are we using? It's the first message in game report. It's the black box, because I don't want people accidentally leaking it. Alright, so let's see. Wade's not here, Seiya's not here. Alright. Alright, good deal. We got 17 to work with. That's a plus in my book. We don't have 17, do we? We got 16 to work with. That's a plus in my book. Alright, yeah, fine. Whatever. Sure. So we're taking a look at the Montreal Popes. Are going to be your home team down there on the ice on the right side. I haven't got to watch them play in quite a while. Same thing with Cloudy's team with Toker. You know, the man that's most known for his mediocre. For being mediocre. I'll figure out how English works, just not tonight. This is not going to be a very professional broadcast. This is just going to be me sitting in a chair talking to you guys about Slapshot. And also trying to keep up with the bracket in the background. So, well, that's all good and stuff. So, this is going to be a best of one. One period of action. 10 goals, the mercy roll. But, yeah, we got Cloudy, Toker in the lobby. Snail, T-Rax, and Wayne Glensky, your starting three for the Montreal Popes. And, yeah. I don't really have anything pregame to talk about. Cloudy is a challenger player. He promoted this last postseason for the Napoli Neapolitans. Toker used to play for the Michigan Mafia and Pro. That was his last time on the ice. Snail T-Rex and Wayne Glenski, all three of them being a challenger player for the Delmarva Dandy Popes. Might be rebranding back to Montreal as Delmarva's kind of folded with Less Than Dennis taking on more personal matters in his own realm of possibilities. And yeah, that's the main gist. The two teams are going to be down there on the ice playing a best of one. Winner goes on to play possibly Henry's team. And we'll just have to wait. Winner of this game is going to have to wait regardless because of the extra pre-round. Sports Gamer and Giroux's team going to be playing a best of one. Winner goes on to play Henry, then Team Henry goes on to play Unglued Snail or Cloudy, whichever one of those games are going to be taking place. Yeah, the game we're watching is going to be highlighted in blue on your screen, just to make things a little bit more easy. But yeah. So a loser of this game will be taking a dip down to the dark side of the apple. We'll be playing against the loser of game number 10, either Henry or Sports Gamer or Giroux's team. This first round is always my most complicated one to be able to cast and, you know, run the tournament as well. So go check out Pickle's channel. He's also casting the tournament. He's going to be doing a lot more games than I am because of this. I'm just trying to keep the bracket up to date and try to hunt down the people that should be playing and also explain how the tournament works to the new kids on the block. Alright, so starting lineup for the one and only Team Cloudy. We got Toker, Cloudy, and American Maniac, also from Napoli. I'm going to butcher that time and time again here, this matchup. But it's a best of one. Winner moves on into round number 3, into the quarterfinals of the winner's bracket. And the loser goes down into the loser's bracket, where they take on either Team Henry, Team Giroux, or Team Sports Gamer. Whichever one of those teams might lose their matchup there in that second round. But it's going to be a tight one, I'm sure of it. I hope the servers hold up, as we've appeared to have a few connection issues. But yeah, we're just going to have default colors down there on the ice. I wasn't really betting on casting tonight, so I didn't really go through the time and effort of, you know, making extra preparations. But we're down on the ice for 5 minutes of Slapshot. between the boys on the left and the boys on the right. As the puck is dropped, the game is on, and the nameplates are too small for me to even read all the way up here. Yeah, we're riding. Cloudy down the near side, finding its way off the hand of Snail to the top. Snail off the forehand, hits the blue, hits the red, looks for a sauce topside. Toker lets it leak into the corner. Here's a backhand feed. Wayne shoots, scores! And the first goal is a beautiful one as we got ourselves a 1-0 ball game. Montreal Popes on top. Bullhorn. There we go. That's what it's all about, baby. How do I change the best of 3 in the top right? How do I have this set up? There he is. That's what it's all about. Wayne Glensky, top side off the backhand, fed out to T-Rax. T-Rax looks to the near, maybe to the far. Cloudy with a nice stick check, gets that one freed up to the top side, nicks that one off the board, goes past, shoots, scores! Toker, for the first time in about a year, has found himself a goal. What a shot. A great pass off the wall, goes off the stick of Snail. He didn't want to take it with him on his bus journeys, and we got ourselves a tie ball game. This one's popped a question down to the near side. Here's Wayne Glensky with it now. We're going to take this one out the other way. Good shot, a good goal, and we got ourselves another notch in the tally board for the Montreal Popes. Wayne Glensky making it all happen there in the corner. T-Rax all alone. Challenged by Cloudy. Was not fast enough. 2-1. Montreal leads. All right, now this is the part of the ball. This is part of the game where I don't talk. I try to manage the roster. Great shot and a great goal. Able to fold that one out for the Montreal Popes. It's 3-1. The 10-goal mercy rule is being enforced here this matchup. I don't think we'll ever hit it because it's not a 3-period matchup. It's just simply 1-period games. But if it does come to be, you know, it is there just for the teams that need it. Good shot in Montreal with another one. They're piling them on like logs on a bonfire. Wayne Glensky making another opportunity happen. Snail in the slot. He's dangerous there. It's 4-1 in Montreal. Good shot. Ricocheted off the post. Snail challenging this one on the near side. Pulling this one off the wall. Past the stick of Wayne back into the defensive end with 3 minutes, 25 seconds remaining here in the first period of action. Shooting. Nice save. Comes out of the crease. Down to the far side boards. In the slot, the battle continues out at the point, finding its way down to the near side. Here's Toker with it now. Toker, forehand, off a few bodies, back over to Toker. Mr. Mediocre himself. Taking this one off the forehand, rips it down to the far side point. A good chip into the end wall. This one's battled out by the Montreal Popes. Snail with a forehand rip, shoots, scores! In the top right corner where you stick the peanut butter. Great effort on that forecheck. A great from the hip. I forget I can't type. All right, well, we don't get the rest of that goal song. That's unfortunate. This one bounces out. Good save there as that one's deflected into the far side corner. On the near side, here's Snail with it now. Backhand out to the neutral zone, past Cloudy. Here's T-Rax. Hold, shoots, saved out in the slot, and Snail tries to deflect it into the corner as well. Off the backhand, we find its way out to the neutral zone. Here's Wayne Glensky. Dangles, looks to the near side, shooting, goes off a body and into the near side. Here's Cloudy with it now. He looks at the top side with a bank pass off the wall. Montreal, the first man back. Wayne Glensky looks to the near side, goes past Snail and into the corner. Snail with a feed out in front. Nobody at home to snap that one in. Wayne Glensky back in his own defensive end. Taking this time to the top side with a backhand feed. Goes off the wall, finding its way back to Wayne. Wayne just fighting for his life out in the neutral zone. Tries to fight against the waves of time. American Maniac shooting. Nice save there by going off a Toker. Snail there able to deny access. Toker finishing that one into the offensive zone. T-Rax out the other way for Montreal. Scoops just went down along the end wall. Wayne Glensky the first touch here for the boys in red. Backhand scoop. Snail out to the far side boards. Here's T-Rax. T-Rax top side. Interfered with there by American Maniac. Nice chance. Shoots. Goes off a body and off the far side. Almost able to deflect it in. Nice control there out at the blue line. This one's taken out the other way. American Maniac looking to get down with the disco tonight. Bank pass out to the neutral zone. Here's American Maniac with it now. Near side to Toker. Toker with a feed into the offensive zone. First man back is Wayne Glensky. Wayne out of the zone. Not able to keep that one in his, keep it in the family. As that one goes past Snail and out the full 200. T-Rax trying to apply that pressure in the far side corner. Backhand feed, not able to get that one out of the defensive end. Wayne shooting, goes off the body and into the twine. T-Rax with a beautiful shot. Makes it 6-1. Wayne with a great chance once again generated. Toker tries to take it off the post, but that bounce is just unfortunate. 5 goals the gap. Montreal leading. This one's dumped into the Montreal end. 60 seconds remains in this only game. Off the top side, American Maniac putting that one into the corner. Off the backhand, trickled out through the neutral zone. Comes out the other way. Wayne Glenski shooting, scoring. And the Montreal Popes cemented in for a little Brazil action up on the scoreboard. 7-1 in Montreal. Toker looking to take this one out the other way. Off to the far side, then to the near. Wayne Glenski looking for the dangle down the near side wall. This one comes out for a little competition. A nice shot and a nice goal, and the Montreal Popes able to make it another one. Good save there, sends this one out to the far side. And another one into the twine for the Montreal Popes, 9-1. I think that's going to be the final score as time is nearly just drained off the clock entirely. 16 seconds is all that remains here tonight. This one continues on. And that's going to do it for the matchup. We got ourselves a 1-9 ball game, taking this one into the intermission with a little bit of style. See if I can get the stats to work this time around. Last time I did this, they just did not want to cooperate. Hopefully this time I have made the necessary preparations for them to work. 1-9, the final score. The Montreal Popes triumphing over the return of Toker. I forgot I can't use the keyboard. Nonetheless, great matchup, great set of skills down there on the ice. Montreal going to be sitting for a little bit as they have to wait for Henry's matchup to subsidize. But Giroux going to be moving on to play Team Henry, and not much more in store. Well, let's take a look across the board. What do we got going on? Here's the individual stats for that matchup of those of you who wanted to see it. Great stuff down there on the ice. 13 seconds of possession time that period for Wayne Glenski. I think he really showed his talents down there on the ice. I'm hoping to see next up Team Yager take on Team Milk. I'm really interested in that matchup. So whenever that comes to be, we'll be taking a look at that on the SPL network. Back at the bracket, here we take a look. Here's where we're at right now. A lot of games. Yager over Louise. We got the newcomers. Patriotic Hockey taking out Wade in the first round as Wade did not come to be. He was eliminated as he failed to check in. Yager over Louise. Laugh Track over Macro. And then we got Brutal getting the bye past Seizeya. Those two are playing right now, the 4th and the 5th seed, taking on one another, probably over on Pickle's channel. But right now, Henry taking on Team Giroux. Giroux went past Sports Gamer there in that first round. Game number 6, we just saw it. The Popes took over the Delco Pork Roll as Team Cloudy will be down there in the losers bracket, losing that one-game series. Honey Bunches of Oats, Team Raminator taking out JS Tronics and the Hartford Wolves, moving on to the second round to take on Team Bray, as Team Bray took out the Bumping Beauties down at center ice. Of course, you got to be defeated twice in this tournament to get knocked out entirely, as it is double elimination. So let's take a look at the board. What do we have coming up next? Who's to say? Yeah, the prerequisite to the Yager matchup that I want to take a look at is happening right down on Pickle's channel, so we'll let that one be, and we'll pick up possibly where Henry left off. Yeah, we're going to be watching... Hang on, is there a better matchup? I feel like this is going to be a little lopsided. I really don't want to broadcast somebody getting, just jammed on. No offense to Team Giroux, but taking on the Pittsburgh Vipers is a very difficult set of circumstances to try to get over. I'm gonna keep my eye out, see if there's anything popping up that looks interesting. We're taking it downtown. We're taking a look at Team Raminator taking on Team Bray. Right now, it is 3-0 down on the ice. Down deflected into the corner. 3 seconds remain, so it looks like we caught the tail end of this one, and that's going to be all she wrote. We're going to at least get to take a look at the stats of this matchup. Yeah, Raminator taking out Team Bray in a best of 1. He gets to move on into the next round to play the Popes, Henry, or Team Giroux. I will continue the hunt for a match to watch. Yeah, minute 4 seconds with the puck on Raminator's stick. Team Raminator on the left side, Team Bray on the right. For those of you that weren't able to catch the tail end of that game. But Hex with a goal, Ram with 2, shooting 1,000. Raminator, that matchup. Kirk's also having 43 seconds with the puck on his stick. That's the most in-character thing I've seen so far this tournament. Kirk's really playing the 3 in a very good way. Yeah. Taking a look back at the bracket. Team Bray down to the losers bracket, looking to take on either Macro or Sports Gamer. The Bumping Beauties moved past the Hartford Wolves. Team Milk going on to play Team Yager here momentarily. If Pickles is not picking that one up, I'm sure to, as that's going to be one of the biggest matches here in the tournament. Yeah, there we got it. I think we're up to date. That's all that happened during that matchup. So Laugh Track and Brutal supposedly taking on one another at center ice. 10 players in that lobby. So we're going to be jamming on to the tune of Team Milk and Team Yager, taking it down to center ice. We're going to see what they got for us tonight. Best of 1, winner of this one and only period will be moving on into the next round. We'll see how they lean with it, how they rock with it. Bolty's saying he's scared. We got Milk, Spills, and Kyler on the right side representing Team Milk. And we got Floopy, Yager, and of course, maybe Big Bingus. We got Floopy and Yager definitely on the ice for Team Yager right now. They've been sitting for a little while, so they might be a little rusty. Bolty taken to the ice as the third member of the Boys in Blue here this afternoon. But I think they're ready to rock. As soon as Spills is readied up, we'll be taking this one down to center ice. Yeah. We got a couple lads in the lobby, C-Man and Big Bingus up in the crowd. Taking a look at this one firsthand, but all 6 parties ready to rock, all 6 parties ready to roll. We're down at center ice for a best of 1 here in the winter quarterfinals. Team Yager on the left, Team Milk on the right. Kyler, a very late acquisition. I don't know if you guys are annoyed with the puck outline, but I am, so we're trimming that down a little bit. Man, I felt a nausea. Why is it purple? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Bolty looks down to the near side. That is triggering. Have I not noticed that? Am I colorblind? Spills out of the point. Looks for a shot off the near side and just wide. Here's Ploopy looking for a hand on this one. Shoots this one down the full 200. Spills, top side, over to Kyler. He's knocked loose. Yager shooting. Nice stop there by Kyler. Out to the point, finding his way off a few bodies, then to the near side as they grind along the boards. Finds his way back over to Yager. Yager captaining his team to the top side over to Ploopy. Ploopy with a long distance shot just wide off the near side and does not go. Here's Bolty with a forehand feed to the top side. Yager picking it up in the neutral zone, challenged by Milk. Milk back over to Kyler. Kyler looks to the near side for an opportunity off the boards. Over to Spills. Spills with a feed, goes off Ploopy and out the other way. The race is on. Milk able to take that one back out to the far side, or to the near side. Yager out to the neutral zone, lost over to Milk. Milk here with it now. Dances in the neutral zone. Looks to the far side, backhand shot stopped by Bolty. Milk continues on, shoots off of Ploopy into the corner. Ploopy to Bolty. Spills with control for the boys in red. Topside over to Kyler. Shooting, going off Bolty and into the corner. Spills, topside point. Kyler dances, goes over to Milk, shoots, scores! And the first one's on the board for the boys in red. One shot, one goal, and one notch in the tally board. We got ourselves a ball game. This just in, Team Laugh Track moving past Team Brutal in the winter quarterfinals. Winner of that game goes on to play the winner of this game. So there we have our next opponent already lined up. We're going to be following the winner of this game after the final curtain has closed here this afternoon. 3:22 remains here in this one and only period of action. Milk topside, Kyler shoots, goes over to Spills, and the crease out the other way thanks to Yager. Kyler back in the defensive end, looks topside over to Spills. Yager gets a step, shoots, hits the post, and rings into the corner. Kyler to the near side. Over to Milk, off the back end, stopped up by Bolty. Bolty looks down to the near side, Milk out the other way, he looks for the forehand, shoots, scores! Right in the top right corner, and that is goal number 2 for the boys in red. A great shot, a great feed, and a great finish. Difference of 2s on the board. We'll see if they can keep it that way as we continue on here in the triples trial. Kyler goes off a body. That one's battled along the far side board. Milk pushing that one out to Kyler. Shoots off to the far side. Oh my gosh, the disrespect coming out of the bag like it's Santa on Christmas morning. Oh my gosh, what a play by Kyler. Not only knowing that he had this shot on lockdown, but the fact that he wanted to pass it as well. Just mind-boggling. 2:45 remains. 3-0 to score. Winner moves on to play Team Laugh Track. Kyler back to the near side. Kyler replacing Panarin here in the lineup here this afternoon. Some say it's controversy. Some say it's an addition. Some say they don't care. Let's just play Slapshot. Good shot by Kyler. Comes out. Nice save by Ploopy, by the way. So it comes down the near side. Milk here with a backhand feed. Just out of the reach of Spills into the corner. Here's Ploopy with it now. Down low. Able to find its way back off of Yager. Yager off of Spills. Spills out to the point. Stopped by Ploopy. Ploopy here for the boys in blue. Gets it past Kyler. Kyler, bank pass to himself, back in the defensive side, able to take possession back in his own hands. So he fakes out Ploopy down behind his own goal line, takes the tread out to the near side with a forehand feed out to Milk. Milk pulls this one off the boards, finding its way back off his backhand into the far side corner. Spills, backhand, Yager, stopped by Kyler. Kyler here in the neutral zone for the boys in red, takes this one back for the home team. Here's Milk in the corner, fakes out the backhand feed. Bolty there bites on that one, but gets back in time to play some defense. Bolty, stopped by Milk, launches that one into the far side corner. Kyler out the other way with a forehand feed, finds his way off Spills. Spills in the offensive zone with a backhand pass, able to get this one neutral zone. Kyler gets this one north for the winter. Yager with a forehand shot off the near side and wide. 1:30 remains here in the one and only period in this best of one. Winner moves on into the winner's semifinals. Loser gets a handshake and a walk down to the loser's bracket. Yager fighting for this one along the top side with Milk. Out of the corner, finding its way off of Kyler. Kyler with 1:16 to work with. Milk here with a forehand shot just wide off the near side. And that one trickles into the drink. Milk, top side, fed out to Kyler. Kyler with a shot, stopped by Yager. Spills to the top side, finds his way back off of Milk. Milk in the neutral zone, battles his way past Yager. Down the near side, here's Bolty with it now. Bolty, near side, rips it out to Kyler. Kyler out to Milk. Milk here pulls, shoots, scores! And that's goal number 4 on the board. And they're just going to walk this one into the bank and cash it in for $1.50. Out at his own crease. Kyler playing with a little bit of fire, but comes out at the end of the day. Able to pop this one down the near side. Kyler out to Milk. Milk here off the backhand. Feed stopped by Yager. Yager trying to fake out Milk, something that's not easily done. Yager with a shot. That one goes into the far side corners. Not too many people know this, but Yager, starting in Season 4 and Open, starting in Season 5, Intermediate goes up to Challenger, goes up to Pro. He's always played keyboard and mouse. Not a lot of people know that. Not a lot of people believe that either. I didn't believe it at first until he had to prove it to me in the weight room. But with 18 seconds remaining, it looks like we found our victor. Team Milk moving on to take on Team Laugh Track in the winners semifinals. Kyler out in his own defensive end, looks at the top side with 10 seconds to work with. Here's Milk with the feed out to Kyler. Kyler chopped loose by Ploopy back into the defensive end, and that looks like that's going to do it. 4-0, the final score. And a good hard-fought match by Team Yager. But we move on in the tournament. We're going to be taking a look at the winner of that game, taking on Team Brutal, or Team Laugh Track here in the winner semis. And only time can tell how that one's going to go. But taking a look back at the bracket after we take a look at the individual stats. really came out there in a big way. Milk scoring all 3 of his shots in that game. SPL shooting 50% as well. 2 shots, 1 goal. And not a save made by the boys in red down there for Team Milk because they just did not need to. Not a shot registered from Team Yager, and they'll be hitting the weight tracks here later on here tonight as we continue on throughout the tournament. But this next one's going to be a best of 3, so we're going to be here for a little bit longer than that last matchup. And so strap yourselves in and go get yourself some chocolate milk or some Mountain Dew, whatever your beverage of choice is. We're going to be here for a hot second here on the SPL Network. Thank you guys for tuning in so far. We're going to keep on pressing on and see how the rest of this one goes. Right now, Team Henry taking on the... Team Henry took out Team Giroux there in the winner's bracket. Team Giroux going to have to fight for their spot out against Team Cloudy in the loser's bracket. That's a best of 1. We're going to be staying right here with Team Milk, unless Team Milk is leaving. Then we're going to follow Team Milk no matter where he might go. Let's see if Laugh Track has a lobby up. Yeah, it's going to be tight. I really don't know who's going to be coming out of the semifinals up here in the winner's bracket. Of course, you do have a chance to win it back. No matter where you're at in the winner's bracket, you got to get taken out twice. If the championship series, the best of 5, the team that is undefeated is knocked out in the best of 5, we do play another best of 5 bracket. And I really hope that doesn't happen again. Last time we had a tournament, I don't remember if it was a doubles or a triples tournament, but I remember that happened, and we were here for a very long time. But yeah, Team Milk taking on Team Laugh Track there. We're going to be taking a look at that here on the SPL Network. Not sure what Pickles is looking at. I don't even have a stream up. I'm not even supporting him. I feel bad. I'm going to pull it up right now. And I got an ad, so I don't even know. Yeah, the Team Laugh Track will be on the right side of your screen. Dubbed themselves the Pittsburgh Vipers for this tournament. They'll be in the red jerseys, and Team Milk will be in the blue, defending the left side of your screen. Whenever it comes to be, it's not right now. You still got some time to breathe. But it's gonna be a best of 3. First one to take home 2 wins goes into the winners finals, where they'll be awaiting their challenger. Looks like... What team is that? Is he watching the Cloudy game? Oh, he's watching the Vita Boys game. Yeah, he's watching match number 13 at the bottom of your screen. And we're going to be taking a look at the winners semifinals. Both those games highlighted in blue for your viewing pleasure. The Bumping Beauties moving on past the Bumping Beauties knocked out of the tournament thanks to Brutal's efforts down there in the losers bracket, just now moving on into the losers quarterfinals. Yeah, Brutal making sure to get his team down to the grindstone. A little behind. We got Cloudy and Giroux playing right now there on the bottom left. Winner of that game goes on to play Yager. Winner of that game goes on to play Brutal. All those are best of 1, so they should get knocked out pretty clean, pretty easily. As the only best of 3 series are the winners semifinals, which is this matchup, and the one south side of that, the winners finals, which are going to be the winners of this game that we're about to watch. They'll be taking on an opponent from the lower side of the bracket. That's a best of 3, as well as the losers finals, which is not on the screen because it just takes up too much space. The winner of the game on the bottom right will move on into a best of 3 against the team that loses in the winners finals, if that makes sense to you, because I sure confused myself when I said it. I knew what I was talking about even. Like, it's complicated. If you know tournaments, you know tournaments. The only game that's not pictured on the screen right now is the bracket reset in the championship series and the losers finals on the very bottom right, where right above where the time is right now. That's where it would be. But we ran out of room. My apologies. Well, we got Doug Laugh Track, K-Spire down there for Team Laugh Track, and for Team Milk, we got the same same 3 on the ice that played last matchup. C-Man is on standby for that match, or if the call is needed for an emergency sub, he will step to the ice. So, yeah, we're down on the ice. 15 minutes of Slapshot between the boys in the red and the boys in the blue. A tale as old as time itself as we get this one started off on the right foot. Milk back in his own defensive end, looks at the top side, a backhand feed, hip check there by K-Spire into the far side boards. We haven't seen K-Spire take to the ice in quite some time prior to tonight, and so I'm sure he's shaking off the rest, getting reacquainted with the boys down there as Laugh Track played with them not last season, but the season before that. K-Spire was rostered on the Los Angeles Comets, if you are familiar with that team. And, you know, Doug coming off the Colorado roster, playing with Laugh Track and Logic, maybe next season. We're still waiting on to see what happens. Shoot, scores! K-Spire out of the notch, out of the frying pan and into the fire. A great shot, a great goal, and we got ourselves a 1-0 ball game. Looks like Team Louise took out the Patriotic Hockey, which actually played very fabulously here in this tournament. I'm proud of those boys down there on the ice. Never played an SPL before, but they sure took it to the grindstone here tonight. Hope to see them back next tournament. We're going to be having this every Sunday. Not sure what the format's going to be. Check out the FAQ in the SPL Discord if you're interested in the roadmap. We do not have the signups in store yet, as we still have a few questions we need answered before we figure out when registrations will be opening up. But we do have the Draft Cup. We do have a few tournaments. Great save there. Off to the top side. Laugh Track thought he had a goal, but no. Milk with a shot. He finds the twine. It's 1-1. Wow. Where we thought was going to be a goal for red came out the other way, and it's looking like it's blue. 1-1. What a shot. Milk looking to the top side for a little zestiness. Finds Kyler. Goes off, spills to the near side. Blue keeping possession quite nicely here. Milk with a backhand shot saved there by Laugh Track. Laugh Track there continues that one down the near side into the corner. Milk goes off Kyler. Goes off a K-Spire into the corner. Kyler off the backhand. Finds his way off Spills. Spills with a backhand feed into the area of Milk. Milk able to retrieve this one off the boards. Backhand feed. Not able to find a boy in a blue jersey to take that one home. Doug here with a backhand feed. Dumps this one down into the offensive zone for himself to try to get out of it. Kyler battles this one down the near side boards. Gets a step. Looks to make a little magic happen. Off the top side, then to the near. Here's Milk with it now. Bank pass to himself, looking for the panhandle. Almost able to find it. Out to the point. Goes off of Doug. Doug here for the boys in red. The quote-unquote Pittsburgh Vipers with it now. Doug near side, off the board, looking for K-Spire, but not able to find him in stride. It's Kyler. Looks at the top side of the ice, off the forehand, feeds this one off Laugh Track, shooting this one back down the other way. Here's Kyler with it now. Off the back end, links that one along the wall, finds Milk. Milk off the back end, stopped by Doug. Doug out the other way, backhand feed out to K-Spire. K-Spire with attack, looking for the toe, shoot, scores! What a shot! What an angle! You could cut paper with that degree of opportunity. Wow. A great shot beats Kyler on the long side. We got ourselves that 1-goal gap. K-Spire out in front of his own cage, playing with fire. Doug there gets that one back out of the pit. Nice save by Doug that sends that one into the far side. We have Laugh Track shooting now off the near side and wide. Here's Kyler. Here's Milk. Here's the breakout. 2:25 to work with. Spills out at the point. Looking to get past K-Spire. K-Spire in the corner. Looking to take this one down himself personally. The former captain of the Los Angeles Comets here with it now. Backhand feed looking for the current captain. Laugh Track applying that pressure, forces Milk out to the far side corner. Pops this one near side into the neutral zone. Here's K-Spire out the other way, shooting it towards the cage, but it was not fortunate enough to get enough mustard on that one to get it past border patrol. Here's Milk with an out to the near side. Off the backhand, looking to take this one personally out. As K-Spire forcing that pass to be preemptively released. Spills on the top side slot, stopped by Laugh Track. Here's Doug with it now off the back end. Looks to the near side for an opportunity. Finds only Milk at the end of the tunnel. Doug, top side. Laugh Track in the corner. Forehand feed out of the defensive end into the offensive zone. Milk here with the first touch on this one for the boys in blue. Down by 1. K-Spire looking to extend that lead. Doug out the other way. Shoots, scores! And it's 3-1 here in game 1. And the guys representing the home team really putting it down there, wearing this chip on their sleeve. They're showing it here tonight. It looks like Team Unglued Snail. Nice shot by Doug, able to pop that one in to make it 4-1. But Team Snail moving past the semifinals, past Team Henry into the semifinals, where Team Raminator, Team Unglued Snail are going to be playing against one another. Pickles might be taking a look at that one, might not. That's a best of 3, so if he is not, we'll at least maybe be able to catch one of the matches, depending on how this series goes. Spills, stopped by Laugh Track, back over to Doug. Doug here with it now. Down the near side, K-Spire here with a forehand opportunity. Stopped out at the point by Milk. Here's Kyler with it now. Goes off the near side. This one's ripped this one out along the far side. My bad. Henry won against Snail. Snail reported the score, so that's why I thought he won. I was going to say, that's an upset that I was not expecting here tonight. 35 seconds remain, 3 goals the difference. Kyler shoots, hits the post, scores! Oh my goodness, I thought for sure that was ringing out to the far side of the ice. But Kyler able to get enough of that post to make it count. 2-4. Team Milk on the left. Team Laugh Track on the right. It's a best of 3, so no matter how this one ends out, we'll play at least one more. Winner goes into the winners finals. Loser goes down into the losers bracket to try to fight for their spot to come back out into the grand finals. Milk back in the defensive end with 15 to work with. Finds his way off. Doug shoots, goes off a body and into the corner. Top side, Spills. Back off the forehand, rips, hits the post, goes off the far side and wide. 6 seconds remain here in game number 1. Laugh Track there knocks out one into the corner. Here's Kyler with it now. Backhand shot stopped by Laugh Track, and that's going to do it for the first game of the series. Good stuff on the ice. 2-4 the final score. We'll move into game number 2 and see what they got in store for us. Team Laugh Track on the right once again. On the left, we had ourselves a little party with Team Milk. But let's take one quick look back at the bracket as the boys are still waiting to go. I saw Laugh Track typing in the Game Report channel. I caught him before he could even hit send. We got at least one more game between these two teams. But yeah, Pickles is casting the other winners semifinals. So if you want to take a look at that one, Team Henry taking on Team Bray. Bray sticking out of the crowd. Out of all the registrations, I noticed him the most. Make sure you go take a look at that, as well as the remaining games here in this best of 3. But all 6 parties ready to rock, all 6 parties ready to roll. We're down on the ice yet again. I gotta figure out how to fade out that music. I get whiplash hearing that 9 times out of 10. Milk back into the defensive end, finding its way out to the far side. Here's Spills with it now. Spills. What is that? When did they add that to the game? I'm so confused. Is that a mod? I've never seen that header before in my life. Or topper, whatever it's called. I know Rocket League, I don't know Slapshot, which is kind of crazy to think about. Kyler, off the forehand, stopped by K-Spire. K-Spire, backhand, shoots, hits the post out to Milk. Milk here on the defensive end, looks to take this one out the other way. Here's Doug here with a nice steal off the forehand, backhand. Nice save there by Milk. Doug, near side. Milk, back out into the corner. Finds his way out to the top side of the wall. Bang pass out to Spills. Spills here trying to jam this one in through the blue line. Finds his way off Doug, and he's going to forehand that one into the offensive zone. Here's Kyler with it now. Stopped by Laugh Track. Laugh Track to the top side. Stopped by Spills. The battle continues back behind the blue cage. Finds his way off. Laugh Track. Bang pass to himself. Milk there wreaking havoc on him. Off the back end. Into the slot. Doug there with a nice backhand feed. Goes back to his former captain. Here's K-Spire off the forehand. Laugh Track. Stopped by Kyler. Laugh Track shooting this one into the corner. Doug here hot on his heels. Spills there trying to jam that one out along the wall. Kyler back in his own defensive end. Forehand pass goes off Milk. Milk here off the back end. Feeds that one north. K-Spire back on the defensive swing. Take this one out for the boys in red. K-Spire, top side. Tries to get around, Spills, backhand feed, goes off Doug. Doug here with an opportunity, tries to get around Kyler. Not an easy task to do. Backhand shot saved by Milk. The first shot goes by the wayside. Milk there with an attempt. That one goes off a few bodies, and Blink goes out to the far side boards. Slapshot with a feed out to K-Spire. K-Spire off the backhand, shoots, hits the corner, and that one goes wide off the post. K-Spire regains composure. Milk, Slapshot shooting. Kyler there with a nice save, sent down to the near side. Here's K-Spire with it now. Forehand pass out and across the green, but nobody in a red jersey to touch that one and tuck it to bed. Here's Slapshot. Doug, near side, goes off Milk. Milk out the other way, one-on-one with Slapshot, able to get it over to Kyler. Kyler backhand feed out to Milk. Milk here with a near side opportunity, goes through the crease, shoots, nice save by K-Spire. Spills, back in his own defensive end, looks to keep the momentum going. K-Spire looking to take this one near side. Spills here with a nice pop, looks to the near side forehand shot, goes into the near side corners. Doug looks to pick up the loose pieces of this puzzle and get out of town. Slapshot, backhand. Goes back behind his own cage to the top side. 2 minutes, 39 seconds remain. Doug here with a forehand try. Kyler there to deny. Kyler, Milk, top side, hits the red line, shooting towards the cage. Goes past Spills. That one does not get to go home. Slapshot, K-Spire, backhand out off of Doug into the near side blue line. Kyler goes off Slapshot. A hold off the backhand does not come out in favor of the boys in red. Tied at zeros here in game number 2. Kyler goes off Slapshot. Slapshot down low in the defensive zone, or on the offensive zone. Looks for Doug. Doug off the backhand. Shot goes wide of the cage. Kyler keeping the net, keeping the shot lane very neatly. As Team Slapshot just does not have a lot to work with here on the offensive side of the puck. K-Spire, the last man back, beaten by Spills. He does not capitalize on it as it leaks off into the near side corner. Milk here trying to get this opportunity back into the wheelhouse. Here's Kyler. Dances past 2. Gets the pass over to Spills. Nice save by K-Spire. Brought back over to the defensive end. K-Spire here with it now. To the top side. Off the forehand. Out at the point. Down into the corner. Backhand feed out to K. Slapshot with a shot. Goes off of Kyler and into the corner. K-Spire. Kyler. Battle against one another down in the far side corner of the blue zone. Here's Kyler with it now. Dancing, gets a step on K-Spire, works his way out to the neutral zone, a little stick waggle. Does not work out in his favor as that shot goes off a body, goes wide. Kyler looking to do it again off the far side. Not a whole lot of Slapshot rebound players know the stick waggle. That's more of a slap one trademark technique. Kyler knows how to do it. Panarin does it quite a bit. And T, another notorious player that has the stick waggle on lockdown. Back in Slap 1, you had to make the most of your opportunities with the puck on the ice as there was no puck lift back in the day. And so the stick waggle made people guess if you're going right or going left, as you can pretty much just calculate how the puck's going to roll off the stick more times than not. But yeah, 55 seconds remain, tied 0-0. Slapshot with a big save there, keeps that one wide of the crease. Down the near side, Doug looking to break this one out the other way. Kyler goes off Slapshot, out to Spills. Spills here with it now. Looks to the top side of the ice, maybe to the near, gets a step on K-Spire, banks it off the boards over to Kyler. Kyler off the forehand, down the near side, goes off his stick, goes off Doug. Doug with a backhand try, goes off of Milk and out the other way. A chance gone by the wayside. The boys in red should be in the lead right now. 30 seconds remain. Milk with a forehand shot, goes off Doug into the near side. K-Spire playing a little interference game. Spills staying on his high horse. Is able to keep possession back for the away team. 19 seconds remain here in game 2. Spills off the backhand, goes down the length of the ice. Here's Milk with it now. Milk down low in his own defensive end over to Kyler. Kyler here with 10 to work with. Shooting goes off into the near side and wide. Here's Doug with a forehand shot. Takes it down the length of the ice. We have ourselves overtime. If you can believe it, you wouldn't. Overtime period. 1 goal decides if Team Milk makes it back into Game 3 or if Team Slapshot is going home early to pop that champagne cork. Kyler back in the defensive end, wins this one way over to Milk. Milk with a shot saved by K-Spire. Doug here on the far side retreats this one back defensively over to K-Spire. K-Spire off the backhand, looks to the near side forehand, tries to get a step past Spills, trying to use that little speed boost in the corner, but not able to get enough to get past Spills cleanly. That dump down is controlled by Milk. Milk here with a nice backhand feed, goes off Doug into the wall. Here's K-Spire back behind his own cage with a little adversity at his doorstep. Spills taking possession back for the boys in blue. Here's Slapshot with a forehand feed out to Doug. Doug with a forehand shot, goes off of Milk and into the near side corner. K-Spire, the first man to it. Kyler here with a better body position, finds his way back off Slapshot. Slapshot defensively, over to Doug. Doug to the top side with 50 seconds elapsing in overtime. Neither team wanting to give up an inch. Only 3 shots have been had in this entire period in Game 2. Milk to the top side. Off the forehand. Milk looking for a rip. Finds his way down to Kyler. Shot off to the near side glass here. Spills with it now. Spills off of Doug. Over to Milk. Milk to the near side, finding a way to get a step on that one over to Kyler. Kyler here off the back end. Stopped there by Laptrack. Just steamrolled him. Nice shot attempt, but Milk there ready for that one. Shot off the near side and just wide. K-Spire playing this one pretty cleanly into the top side corner. Not a lot to work with. A forehand shot goes off the Laptrack. Laptrack pulling it. Looking for the shot. Goes off Milk into the near side. Here's K-Spire with it now. K-Spire off to Laptrack. Off the side of the cage and over to Milk. Milk backhand shot from the red line. Not able to get that one to go. Here's K-Spire with it now for the boys in red. K-Spire trying to fake out Spills. Spills lags out, just stays along the wall. I think he was shot at his desk. Oh no! K-Spire playing the sportsmanship game. I love it. Is C-Man going to take to the ice, or are we just going to wait this one out? We have an indefinite amount of time on the board right now. We're both waiting for Spills. Everybody just kind of saying hello down there at the ice. We might wait for C-Man. I don't really know what to do in this situation. We just wait. We abide our time. Whatever happens, happens. C-Man has entered the lobby. We're rocking. And the 2:09 elapsing on this overtime period of action. And we have not yet found a victor on the ice yet. I don't know why the frames are lagging. It's really not... Is it because I have pickles up? Is that why? Let me pause this stream and see if that fixes anything. Here's Doug with it now. Takes out Milk. Milk here with a step on it. Looks for the shot. Scores! And we got ourselves a tied series. 3 shots have been made from the boys in blue. And Milk able to take his way through the Plinko machine and make it a 1-1 series. 1-0, the score of the last matchup. And what a tight match it was. We're going into game number 3, whether you like it or not. Wow. What a shot. What a game. What a goal. And what a finish. Man. It's like they read the script or something. Well, we're going to abide our time as Yogurt taking out Team Delco Pork Roll. Team Cloudy, for those of you who know him by that name. So Team Yogurt taking on Team Brutal down in the loser's bracket. We're going to be staying here. Wait for Spills to see if his computer can be revived. Taking a look at the bracket as it lies. Here's what we got to work with during that last matchup. Team Yager taking out Team Cloudy there in game number 23 on the lower side of your screen. Winner of that game moves on to play Brutal in a best of 1. And winner of that game goes on to play the loser of the series we're taking a look at. The loser of the Enry and Bray series. Or Enry and Raminator series. It looks like Team Snail also taking a game off Team Louise down there in losers bracket. That's happening right now. That was game number 24. Team Bray also took out Team Macro while that all happened. That was game number 23. Losers bracket moving their chains. They're getting her done. And they're moving along pretty nicely. Spills used the computer helmet. It's a classic blunder. Also known... There's a few things you just don't do in life. That gives me time to fix the pot color. That is... I am not a fan of purple. It's gotta be said. But we'll just kind of chillax. We'll vibe it out. Whenever they're ready to rock, we'll be here ready for them. Spills is back in the lobby. Doug Laugh-Track, K-Spire staying on the ice for Team Laugh-Track. Milk, Kyler, and Spills looking to be the starting lineup for their side of the pond. So as soon as they're ready to go, we'll take it downtown and we'll get it rocking. And just like that, as the Devil speaks his name, we have ourselves a ball game. And we are underway. 0-0 on the scoreboard here in game number 3. Winner moves into the winners finals. And we'll see if Spills dies again as he has the computer hat on. Spills takes it. Looking for the forehand shot. Ricochets off the side of the cage. Doug Milk shoots, scores! And the goal, first goal of the matchup, find themselves on the board in a great way. And in one where I had the audio muted. Great shot, though. And Milk there with a nice wraparound chance. Finds himself the tally board with only 14 seconds elapsing off the period of the clock on the scoreboard, the regulation clock, whatever you want to call it. It's only one period, and it's what we're rocking with here in this tournament. Doug, topside, stop by Spills along the wall. Doug trying to get this one back. Good shot. Kyler there directs that one into the corner. Kyler pressurized by K-Spire. K-Spire chasing him out to the near side. Here's Milk with an out backhand feed. Goes along the near side wall. Laugh track. K-Spire goes off to the far side. Looking to get this one along the slot. K-Spire keeps it into the corner. Here's Kyler. Challenged by Laugh track. Kyler near side. Chips it along into the neutral zone. Nice control there by Laugh track. Sends that one back into the far side corner. Kyler finds his way over to Milk. Laugh track there with a nice little pull shot off the tip of his stick. Knocks it back over to the stick of Kyler. Kyler, topside, down the straight with a minute elapsing off this one and only period here in game number 3. Spills, getting fancy with it. Off the backhand, stop by Doug. Doug looking to shut this one down to the near side. Laugh track shucks it back over to Doug. Doug, 3:45 to work with. One goal is all that's needed to either turn the Tides to a 2-goal difference or tie us up like a hog in so-called rodeo. Milk, off the backhand, sends it over to Kyler. Kyler, off the forehand, sends this one down to Milk. Milk is the only... that was a good scoring chance. I just completely disregarded it by talking about something I wanted to talk about. We added a Milk emote. Nice shot by Milk. Now's the time to use it. 2-0. What a shot. The captain himself in blue. Able to send that one packing. And, yeah, that cursed topper really is cursed. I feel very uneasy when I'm looking at it. Henry able to take the series over into the winners finals. But Team Raminator sent down to the losers bracket to play against either Team Yogurt or Team Brutal. Just to keep you guys up to date in the loop of what's happening down there. Laugh track with a bank pass, looks for himself towards the cage, scores! What an interference call not made. K-Spire down low, wreaking havoc along the goal line. And Laugh track's tip of the stick finds a way to make it count. Wow. Yeah, now the people that use the milk copy pasta have something to fuel themselves with. This was not requested. This was just something I felt was just right to do. You know, that's what it's all about. Unless we get reported somehow for using Minecraft's milk bucket, I could just remake the entire thing myself. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Whatever. Milk here to the top side. Looking for the backhand shot. Saved by K-Spire. Sends it into the far side corner. Here in game number 3, winner goes on to play Team Henry in the winners finals. That's also a best of 3. Don't know if I'm doing that or Pickles wants to do it, but regardless, you're going to be able to see Slapshot from at least one of our channels as the night continues on. Kyler in the corner has nothing left to prove for his team, the boys in blue, Team Milk, as they're right now, they're leading it. They're leading it 2-1. Of course, last game, if you guys did not get to see it, Spills putting on the computer hat disconnected. He lagged out. His router was removed from the wall and was sent for a trip around the block. But he's back in action. He's looking pretty fly, not gonna lie. And Laugh track with a backhand feed goes over to Doug. Doug off the backhand, stopped by Kyler. The pressure is on, and Kyler, not a stranger to it. But Spills able to get back into it. He's looking snappy. He's looking clean, and yeah, he's looking good. He's not. He doesn't look like he's lagging. Is what I'm trying to get at. But my long convoluted speech has probably fallen on a few deaf ears because of, you know, it felt like a Shakespearean play, all in one sentence. But 2-1 still our score. Here in game number 3, winner take all into the winners finals. Here's Doug with an out. Bank pass to himself, off the backhand, feeds it out. Nice control there by K-Spire, out the backhand. Looking to take this one down the near side, feed out to the point. Good shot there by Doug as that one careens wide of the cage. Milk pressurized by Laugh track, finding its way back over off to Kyler. Kyler, forehand pass goes off to Milk, then out to Spills. Spills drives down low, goes off the far side and into the wall. K-Spire trying to challenge that one for possession. Laugh track with a sure shot, but Kyler getting in the way right off the bat. K-Spire, point, Doug, shot down low. K-Spire with control, goes off Kyler and keeps this one down below the goal line. Kyler, K-Spire, no strangers to one another, playing against each other all the way back since slap number 1. And they're once again having to duke it out at center ice. Here's Doug to the top side. Looking to dance this one past Milk. Milk there launching himself at the far side wall to disturb that one. K-Spire, Kyler, fighting against one another. Kyler just a demanding slap. Looked like Will Smith on Chris Rock out there. Kyler, Milk, shoots, scores! And with 29 seconds remaining, it's a 2-goal difference in favor of the boys representing the away team, Team Milk. What a shot, what a goal, and what control. It's going to be a tough hill to climb here late in the game. We'll see if Team Laugh Track has the cut of their G to do it. Doug, laugh track, down low in the offensive zone. Spills looks to the top side with a little backhand feed. Last game did go into overtime. If you want to go take a look at that back in the VOD as it is right now. Doug with a shot, goes off Spills into the near side. He feeds this one off the back end. Over to Milk. Milk with a forehand pass out to Kyler. Kyler with one man to beat, not able to do it. Laugh track forcing that one out to the near side. I don't think that was a shot, but nonetheless, great goal, great shots, and great competition down at center ice. 3-1 the final score, and Team Milk goes on into the winter finals to take on Team Henry. Good shots, good goals, and good all-around competition. Laugh track took game number 1, but Milk came back in game 2 to win it in overtime, and then they took game 3 that you just saw there. Let's take a look at the personal stats. 6 players skated during that last matchup. 6 players took to the ice, and only 2 of them had goals to name for it. Laugh track shooting 1,000. Milk having all 4 shots, all 3 goals for his team. Spills and Kyler splitting the difference with assists. And yeah, Kyler, big save. Only save of his team. Good stuff down there. Let's take a look at the championship bracket as it lies right now. Love that jump scare of music. Really, really butters my biscuit, if you know what I mean. Yeah, during that matchup, I think the only difference was Henry took out Team Rominator. Rominator down in the losers bracket, and losers round 5 to take on, of course, whoever wins between Brutal and Yager. Of course, Snail and Bray right now playing to take on Laugh Track. But yeah, I'll take a look to see who's doing what, which team Pickles is looking to cast, and I'll play off his trumpet. So it looks like Pickles is casting the Bray and Snail matchup. So we'll stick with the winner's bracket and see how it goes. It looks like it's Henry, Josiah, and Eli, the starting lineup for Team Henry. And then, of course, with Laugh Track, we saw him previously. We'll see him again. And keep on keeping on. Looks like Team Snail just took out the Peens, also known as Team Bray. Good run from Bray. They have not played in a whole lot of Slapshot, at least competitively. Team Bray, made up with Jerome, Shalissa, and Bailey. Shalissa playing a few games for the Pittsburgh Vipers, previously also playing on the Pythons. But, yeah. Bray coming back, playing good, playing a great game, and got a lot farther than I thought he would. It's got to be said, got to be done. But it looks like Brutal going to be taking on. He was able to come out 3-2 against Team Yager down in losers bracket. So we have our losers quarterfinals ready to rock and roll down there at the bottom of your screen. Winner goes on to play each other, and then I think that's the losers finals on the bottom right of your screen. There's another game that's not listed as it was just too big to fit on the screen. There's another game after that, losers round 6. That is the winners finals. That is the winner of the 4 losers teams. They'll take on whoever loses this next matchup between where did they go? I thought we had a lobby. They're in the game. We're taking it down to center ice. We got a best of 3, and they're already going. 4 minutes, 52 seconds. We only missed a handful of moments down there on the ice, as this is a best of 1. Yes, Snell over to Wayne. Wayne looking to take this one down the near side. Both these teams facing elimination right now. K-Spire shoots, scores, and the first goal is already in the back of the net. We got ourselves a 1-0 ball game. Winner of this game moves on into the losers semifinals to take on either Brutal or Rominator. Going to be a very difficult hill to climb regardless of who it is. But, yeah. Laugh track, backhand, stopped by Wayne. Wayne taking this one off the far side boards into the offensive zone. Here's K-Spire with it now. K-Spire, challenged by T-Rax. Gives him the cold arm shiver. Laugh track, top set, goes off to Doug. Doug here with a bank pass to himself, goes off Wayne Glensky. Wayne off T-Rax, pole, shoots, scores! And we're tied up like a hog in a rodeo here in the first and only period of game number 1. What a shot, what a goal. T-Rax pulls it away. We're dead knotted at once. Snail looking to pull this one top side. Glensky Follows it along the board. Backhand shot. Hits the post into the corner. Here's Doug with it now. Backhand feed out to Slapshot. Here's Slapshot. Cross the grain over to Doug. Doug with a shot attempt. Stopped by Snail. Snail out the other way. Forehand shot. Hits the face of Slapshot. And a great save made there to keep the score the same. Slapshot out the other way for the boys in blue. Backhand feed stopped by T-Rex. Goes out to Slapshot. Slapshot out the other way. Looking for the forehand backhand shot. My bad. Wayne Glensky clogging up the lane while he's at it. Wayne dumps this one down and in. 1-1 is our score. Winner of this game moves on to play Brutal or Rominator. Backhand shot by T-Rex. Stopped by Slapshot. Loser of this game. It's a handshake and a walk home. A-Spark down low in the offensive, or in the in the offensive zone. I forgot which color is which. Doug with a shot. Doug with a goal. We got ourselves a 2-1 game. That 1-goal lead is back intact for the quote-unquote Pittsburgh Vipers. That's Slapshot, Team Slapshot. I'm just going to call them by their captain's name. That's what I know them by. That's what we'll pretend. Doug, topside out of the zone, finds his way off of K-Spire. K-Spire off the enemy cage, finds his way back off T-Rex out to Snail. Snail 2-on-1, gives up possession to Doug. Doug, topside to K-Spire. Down into the offensive zone, T-Rex there tries to hound him for the puck, dumps this one down and in. Doug, finding the free puck in his favor to the top side, looks to get a little speed boost out of the corner, fakes out Wayne Glensky. T-Rex there collapsing on him along the wall, forcing him to rethink his life decisions. Left track to Doug. Doug with one to beat with another man. While a nice shot comes out of the bag by Laugh Track. It does not come to be. Doug, backhand shot stopped by Wayne. Here's T-Rex to the top side. Backhand shot goes over to Snail. Snail backhand feeds it into the offensive zone. Finds his way over to Wayne. Wayne in the corner. Out to the far side slot. Stopped by Laugh Track. Here's Doug with it now. Off the backhand. Off to the corner. And what a shot attempt denied. Wayne Glensky just too patient with it. And because of that, they still trail by 1. K-Spire to the near side. Finds a way to get it off his forehand. Snail knocked loose out to the neutral zone. Laugh Track. Doug getting a few hands on that one for the boys in blue. Here's Wayne Glensky with it now. Forehand pass goes off T-Rex towards the cage. Off the near side and wide. Oh my goodness. What a try. 1:55 remains. 2-1 is our score. Right now, Team Laugh Track in the lead. Wayne shoots off the near side and wide by the same shot. T-Rex off the forehand, out to the point. Wayne Glensky takes it back into the defensive end. Tries to recollect his thoughts. Doug here with a little interference on that pass intended for Snail. Snail with a nice stop there on that shot attempt. T-Rex out of his own goal. Near side goes off to K-Spire. T-Rex near side goes off to Wayne. Here's Laugh Track with an now a backhand shot, a long one, but not one that was on. Doug, Snail converse in the corner, finds his way off to K-Spire. Doug getting a hand on that one. Look for the far side shot, but not able to find a lane he liked. So that one goes off a few bodies over to Wayne. Wayne with a minute 13. 1 goal down. Montreal Popes looking to get this one back in the wheelhouse. Here's T-Rex down low, battling Doug for it. Doug getting the step on him down to the near side off the forehand, looking for the cross-screen pass. Shooting instead, goes off the far side past K-Spire and into the corner. K-Spire with 60 to work with. Looks like extend the lead with a little cushion on the scoreboard. Doug collapses, goes off Wayne to the near side. Snail here looking for the shot attempt, goes over to Wayne. Just out of his reach, goes into the corner. Wayne with a feint on this one, down to the near side, gets a step on him. Doug collapsing on that one, down along his own end wall. Bank pass out to Laugh Track, stolen by Snail, hits the post, and that one goes wide off the far side. The battle continues to the near side. Wayne to Snail. Snail off the back end, goes off a body back into their own defensive end. Wayne handling this one down the near side. 31 seconds remain. Off the backhand, sends this one out to Doug. Doug off the backhand, chips this one over to T-Rex out the other way. Backhand into the offensive zone. Here's Doug with it now. Doug for the boys in blue. Chips this one out of the zone thanks to K-Spire's helping hand. T-Rex down in the zone. Finds his way off Doug. There was this one near side off K-Spire. K-Spire to Doug. Doug with 10 to work with. Just tries to play a little key boy. T-Rex out the other way. Finds a way to get it into the near side corner. K-Spire with a backhand feed off the far side board. Tries to keep it away from the opposing team, and is successful in doing so. We got ourselves a 2-1 ball game, and that is the end of the Montreal Popes. Good game. Good game, though. Good offense, good defense, good shots, and good goals. I love it. The ending was a little bit, but, you know, the rest of the game was pretty top-notch, some might say. But Laugh Track moves on to play either Rominator or... What was that? My computer just clicked really loud. I'm very nervous. I am very nervous. I'm gonna look into that while while we take a look over across the ice to Rom's game. Also a best of one. They're already in it. 1-0 is the score. The minute remaining. Rom almost hit a clip. Oh my goodness. What a time to show up. Holy cow. That would have been amazing. Jeez. Rom shoots save by Night Sector out to the far side, and that one comes out the other way. Brutal on the right. Team Rom on the left. Wow. We almost caught greatness on the tail of his stick. Holy cow. The shots are even. 30 seconds remain. 1 goal is the gap. X steals this one away off to the near side. Gets the break. Shoot saved by Crooks into the far side. Trying to break this one off the boards. Here's Romnator with it now. 20 seconds remain to the top side. Team Romnator looking at elimination right now. Hex to the top side, off the back end, stopped by Night Sector. Here's Brutal with it now. 12 seconds to work with, off of Hex. Hex with a backhand try, goes off to the neutral zone, backhand, goes off X, back over to Hex, and that one's knocked out into the defensive end. Crooks falling back for this one to the top side, feeds this one out over to Rom. Rom backhand, shoots saved, and that is all she wrote. 1-0, the end score. The Noobs on top. Wow. Great defense there at the tail end. We get to see all of it. We got to see some of it. 3 saves for Crooks, 30 seconds to his name. And wow, X was the only goal in that matchup, and he was the one to push them into the losers finals. They're going to be taking on Team Laugh Track, and it's going to be a hot one. It's going to be a dicey one. And it's all going to be here on the SPL Network. Pickles doing the winners finals. If you want to go take a look at that one, he has the more important game. I'm taking a bow down here. So the winner of this game goes to play the loser of the game that Pickles is casting right now. Let's see how the timing that I got for this bracket works out. Brutal Laugh Track, a best of one to see who plays either Henry or Milk. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I don't know why I'm so excited, but I am. But yeah, we got X, Brutal, Night Sector, and I Love Fat Chicks on the roster for the Noobs tonight, just like we did in the regular season. A challenger team made pro for next time around, and it's going to be a hot one. Let's take a look at what we got on the championship bracket right now. While that game happened, well, we got to see both the losers team, you know, we got to see just about everything that happened. But to give you a little recap, Team Rominator fell to Team Brutal 1-0 in their series. Laugh Track was able to take out the Montreal Popes, captained by Unglued Snail. Both those teams going to be playing next here on the SPL Network. Right now, Team Henry and Team Milk playing against one another over on Pickle's channel. If you want to go take a look at that, his link should be in the broadcast channel of the SPL Discord if you're interested in those little tidbits. I got pinged somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I have the little notification thing, but I don't see it anywhere. So, I'll have to hunt down the ghost light here later on tonight. The Doug Laugh Track K-Spar, the starting 3 for Team Laugh Track on the bottom right. That's the game we're looking at. The losers finals is not actually pictured on the screen. We got to watch the 2 loser quarterfinal games. We're now going to watch the loser semifinals. There's still another round after this where they have to play the loser of Henry and Milk's team at the top of your screen in the top side of the bracket. We just did not have enough room to stick it in there. If you've been watching the VOD, you heard that like 19 times now. But I got to say it now for the people who just tuned in on live stream. But yeah, Brutal Laugh Track coming up next. Winner of that goes on to play either Henry or Milk in a best of 3 to see who makes it into the grand finals, which is a best of 5. Winner takes all, except if you're the losing team. Then you got to beat them again. But regardless, if you make it into the grand finals, you're getting some pucks for it. Second place rostered players get $5 in pucks. If you make it on the championship team, you get $15 in pucks. It's a little bit of a difference. But either way, it's more than I have in my bank account right now. I got $2,000 to work with. And that's about it. But Night Sector, Brutal, and X, your starting lineup for the New Jersey Noobs. Also known as Team Brutal. Team Laugh Track going to be in red. Team Brutal going to be in blue. And yeah, it's a best of 1. Winner moves on. Loser gets a pat on the back and a walk home. And gets to say they made it 4th place in the 4th Triples Trials here on the SPL Network. Or the Slapshot Premier League. We're down on the ice. I didn't see everybody was ready, but we're down on the ice. They're ready to go. I am too. and it's rocking. Doob starting off with possession. K-Spar making sure that's not an easy one to take away. Doug back behind his own cage, stop by X into the corner. Here's Doug with it now, down to the near side, finds his way off to K-Spar. K-Spar, Brutal, have a conversation. Who's walking home with it tonight? Here's Doug. Doug gets past X, looks to pass over to Laugh-Track. Laugh-Track takes it off the backside of his hip. He's going to dump this one down and in. Night Sector out the other way. K-Spar steals, shoots, goes off Night Sector and wide. Here's Brutal with it now. Brutal, K-Spar, Laugh-Track, shoots, hits the post, and that one rings through the eternity and the space-time continuum. Oh my gosh, that's more embarrassing than SpongeBob when he ripped his pants that one time. 4:20 remains on the clock. It's a one-game series in a one-period game. X stopped by K-Spar. X shoots, he scores, and the second try was a beauty. 1-0 for the Noobs. What a game. Out of all the things I was prepared for tonight, this matchup was not one of them. And the way that they're playing is also something I was not prepared for. Down the near side, Doug looking to take this one off the corner. This one's brought out to X. X with a feint on that one. Laugh-Track there, collecting his thoughts neatly out to K-Spar. K-Spar in the offensive face-off dot. Backhand shot stopped by X. Goes off Laugh-Track to the near side. Laugh-Track with a shot. X there with a nice denial out at the blue line. Brutal. X fakes him out. Goes down the near side back to the neutral end. Brutal. Night Sector. Top side stopped by Doug. Doug here with a nice forehand try, but not able to get that one between the goalposts. Brutal finds his way topside off of Doug, back into the corner. Here's Brutal, back off K-Spar, shooting this one off the backhand. X and Laugh-Track collapsing on the puck. K-Spar here getting the better chance on that one, sends back over to Doug. Here's Dougski, back over to K-Spar. Stopped by Brutal. Brutal out the other way, 2-on-2. A good shot, lobs it into the corner. Tells Night Sector to go and get it. And he does just that. K-Spar there, making sure to keep that one back for the boys in red. Laugh-Track here, trying to get this one along the wall. Night Sector not giving him anything to work with. Shoot, scores! And Night Sector comes to town selling spoons for $1 a piece. What a shot. What a chance by Brutal. They just had Laugh-Track on lockdown, and he had nowhere to go but to ask for some help, and he did not get any by the end of the night. Looking like the FNAF security guard on night number 6. Your name's not Markiplier. 3 minutes, 2 seconds remain here in the only period in game 1. This best of 1. X down low with a bank pass to himself. K-Spar. X looking for the backhand shot, not able to dime that one out. X here with a nice try. Doug returning fire. Finds a way through the crease. I've never seen somebody more meticulously and more calmly take that one on the backhand. Ah, what a shot. Doug with a goal. And he breaks open the goals column with 2:40 remaining here in the first period of action. Good shot, a good goal. We got ourselves a 1-goal difference. Laugh-Track chips that one offensively. Here's Night Sector over to X. X here with it now. Looks to the top side. Doug there with a nice stomp on his bonfire. Here's Brutal to the near side. Reverse out to X. X with a nice dangle. Shoot, scores! And that goal comes right back courtesy of the Noobs. 3-1. Boys in blue getting it done. Haha, that rhymed. That's the sound of finger guns. Whatever. I thought it was cool. 2 goals now the difference. The New Jersey Noobs shown why they made it to pro as they take on what is considered to be a pro team. K-Spar and Laugh-Track, both of them being on the Los Angeles Comets, which are still a pro team. Oh, what a deflection shot by Laugh-Track. We got ourselves a 1-goal lead. Wow, trims it in half. Looks like a barbershop quartet with a nice little feed off of Doug. Laugh-Track with enough to deflect it on. And it's 3-2 now, baby. Laugh-Track to the near side. Doug looks for an opportunity. Comes a knocking as X tries to feed this one back to his own defensive partners. Brutal. Bouncing in on that one. Doug with a shot goes off the far side and wide by just a smidge. Doug. Brutal to the top side with 1:45 remaining. Tries to break this one free over to X. X with a feed. Night Sector shoots, hits the post off, Laugh-Track off the far side. Doug saving the day. What a save. Oh my goodness. I've never seen anything more frantic in my life. And Doug, nerves of steel, shoots, scores. Laugh-Track able to tie us up at 3s. Wow, what a series of events, emotion of commotion, and if you can found things in there as well. If you've watched Chicken Little, I'm proud of you. 3-3 is the score. Wow. Man, you can't make a better loser semifinals than this. Everybody playing with their heart on their sleeve right now. Nothing to lose, everything to show for it. A minute 17 to work with. Who's going to come out on top? I have no idea. Man, Night Sector taking this one down in the corner along his own end wall. Looking to the near side with a backhand opportunity. Takes a nice shot, making sure the defense is awake for Team Laugh Track. Here's Night Sector for the boys in blue. 60 seconds remaining. Plays with fire. Just says, haha, you can't shoot that. Comes down over to Doug. Doug, backhand feed out to Laugh Track. Backhand shot, stop at the red line. Here's Brutal. X taking this one out the other way. Backhand shot just wide off the near side. Laugh Track back in his own defensive end. Backhand feed out to K-Spire. Does not want it where it lied. He lets that one leak into the far side boards. Night Sector takes advantage. Shoots, saved by Laugh Track out the other way. Shoots off the near side and wide. K-Spire back to his own defensive end. 34 seconds remaining. Off the backside of his own cage, the puck did not want to cooperate with Laugh Track. Doug and X converse one another out at the blue line. Bank pass, Doug looks to break free. X there plays a good physical game. Brutal out the other way. Doug there to stop him for a second shoot. Scores! Well, the difference is on the board, and it's for the Noobs. 6 shots on the board. 4 of them making it into the twine, and the New Jersey Noobs laughing all the way home, just like the little pig in the story. Oh man, that was almost an answer right from the get-go. Night Sector to the top side, looks to play some keep away. Doug, K-Spire, not making things easy. 10 seconds to work with. K-Spire trying to fish this one out along the far side, comes out to Doug. Doug here in the neutral zone, trying to take this one out the other way. X here steals it away, shoots, scores, and that's the insurance marker they needed. And that's the hat trick to tag on and throw some of that salt in the wound. 5-3, and X there to throw it in there. Doug giving out some GGs, and that one hits the Jumbotron. Wow, we got a little bit of everything in that matchup. 5-3 the final score. Great stuff on the ice. Great competition from Team Laugh Track. Didn't go their way the last few games, but they did play fabulously. And some of the best Slapshot I've seen coming out of their corner in a while. 5-3 the final score. Team Laugh Track going home as the 4th place team in this 4th triples trial. But the night is not over. Team Brutal moving on to play whoever wins in the winners finals. 1 series of games remains, so me and Pickle is probably going to be just doing our own thing, watching the same games. Tune into his stream. He's a lot better at this than I am. But yeah, taking a look at the intermission stats, 36 seconds of possession time to 31 in that last period of action. And huge passing game. Huge passing game from both sides of the ice. Nothing to hang their heads about. 3 goals from X out of his 4 shots. And Laugh Track played a fabulous game. I don't know how Doug saved that puck. I really don't know. He didn't even get a save for it. That's robbery right there. You know what the play I'm talking about is. Somebody go back and clip it for me, please. I will thank you from the bottom of my heart. Man, that was some of the most nerve-wracking moments in Slapshot that I've ever seen. But Brutal moving on into the losers finals, where they'll be taking on either Henry or Milk. And yeah, let's see if we can take a dip into their side of the ring. Not sure what the series is. Not sure what the story is on the ice. It's 2-2 here in overtime. This one comes out. Milk with a chop into the near side. This one's feathered out. Spills getting a hand on this one. Three shots to 8? Are you serious? Jazea down low. There's a little bit of rivalry between these two teams, I feel like. Spills taking this one down off the far side. Eli here with the golden stick to the top side. Gets this one through. Goes off Kyler into the far side boards. So looking to pull this one out the other way. Spills in the corner. Backhand. Shot out to Kyler. Kyler here with the now with a little dangle. Spills back into the near side. Milk. Backhand. Shoots. Saved by Eli and into the far side. Finds a way to leak it out. I'm assuming this is game 3. This might be for all the marbles. Let's pretend it is. Shoot, scores! Kyler from out of nowhere with a long distance shot. And the 9th goal is a good one. They march into the grand finals as far as I'm concerned. And, wow. What a shot. What a goal. What a finishing touch by Kyler. Oh, music. I thought that felt empty. If that was only game 2, I'm going to throw something. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to throw something. Pickles, of course, casted all that game. We got to take a look at the 3 losers bracket matches. And at least got a little bit of each story to talk about. But yeah, loser of this game going back down to the ice. That was not all that was told that evening. We have ourselves the 3rd game of the series. 1 period to work with. Let's see how they lean with it and how they rock with it. 5 clean minutes on the board. Winner goes into the grand finals. Loser goes down to play the Noobs in a best of 3 down on their side of the bracket. Jazea trying to come out the other way. This game is massive. If you go into the grand finals as the winning team, you have to lose not only 1 but 2 best of 5 series in order to be taken out of the tournament, as it is double elimination. So, there you have it for riding. Henry, topside to Eli. Thank you for the raid, Pickles. I mean, you know, you didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you. And thank you for casting. Thank you for helping us, you know, cover the tournament. It's a lot of work. Milk with a nice shot, nice save there by Eli. Coming out the other way, down to the near side. Finding a way off of Milk into the top side of the ice. We find its way back into the defensive end. Spills back in the defensive zone. Looks to the near side, finding his way off to Kyler. Kyler is going to ring this one along the boards over to Milk. Milk off Eli. Eli out the other way, down to the near side, finds his way off Henry. Henry with the backhand try, not able to get it to go. Here's Milk collapsing on the far side of the ice. Milk with it now. Kyler out the other way, finding his way off to the far side. Milk here with a little dangle back, trying to take this one out northways. Spills, control, shoots, scores! Sticks it top shelf where you keep the peanut butter, and it's 1-0 for Team Milk. Man, both these teams got a lot of history in this tournament alone. Let's see if it's probably going to start showing. I don't know the history behind it. Pickles casted the majority of this, but we at least get to see the end of game 2 and coming into game number 3. We only got to see about 30 seconds of that overtime period, but I feel like there's a little bit of a distaste for each other, at least a little bit. But 320 to work with. Milk here coming out the other way, looking to get this one down low off the backhand. Sends this one down to the near side. Eli brings this one out to Josiah. Josiah out to Henry. Henry out the backhand, stopped by Spills. Eli there playing a little interference game in the neutral zone. Here's Spills with it now, taking this one out at the enemy blue line. Finds his way out to Kyler. Kyler here dancing with that one like it's the disco night on Tuesday. Milk back in, out to the far side, past the red line, back over to Kyler. Kyler here for the boys in red, shooting on towards the cage, but not on. Henry with the first touch out to Eli. Past him down the full 200, finding his way back over to Eli. Eli, near side. Drives his way down into the near side corner. Here's Henry out in front. Goes off Josiah. Milk here with a nice save out the other way. Shoots. Scores. And it's 2-0 for Team Milk. What a chance by Josiah, but not able to tell the boogeyman no. Difference is now 2 with 2:41 to work with. Team Henry, of course, in the blue jerseys. Team Milk in the red. If you need a further clarification, if you're looking at the bracket, nice shot attempt. Spills almost able to jam that one in. Spills getting rid of the computer helmet, as that tended to be a little bit too much misfortune for him to handle. Henry, nice stop there by Kyler out to Milk. Nobody to beat but the goalpost, and he's able to cement that one in for goal number 3. Whenever the series is tied and the game is not, you know, desperation's going to come out of the back pocket of Team Henry, as it's going to be a tough one. Loser not out of the tournament, as this is the winner finals. You have to be defeated twice in the double elimination bracket in order to get a walk home towards the cage. Hits the post out the far side, and Milk able to send it to bed as he takes this one down into the corner. But yeah, loser goes on to play the noobs down in the losers bracket. That is also a best of 3. So yeah, we're leaning with it, we're rocking with it, and the tournament almost paced out perfectly. But towards the end of the night, everybody's got to wait at least a little bit. Nice try by Kyler, looking for Milk off the near side. Finds him, out to Spills. Spills here at his own blue line. Looks to get past Eli, backhand feed across the green over to Kyler. Kyler here in the offensive slot, looking to take this one past Henry. Henry here with a bank pass to himself. Denied by Kyler. Here's Spills to the top side with 1:28 to work with in the one and only period here in game number 3. Out to Milk, shoot, scores! And that might be the last cushion for the pushing. 4-0. What a play. Nobody marking Milk out in front of the cage, and Henry can only do so much with 1:24 to work with. The difference is now 4. And that's goal number 5. Wow. Domination here in game number 3, and that's the only word that I can think of that describes it. It's unfortunate. Boys in blue were able to take it to overtime last matchup, but Kyler, Milk, and Spills taking that one personally, saying we can do better than this. We can take them on headstrong, and Milk throws another one in with a little spinorama looking like a Beyblade in the offensive zone, and that puts in goal number 6. Josiah has left the lobby. He wants to just take this one into the next match and get the losers game underway. 7 shots to none, 6 goals to none. Spectacular into the lobby. Josiah was shot at his desk. I am excited. Spectacular is one of my favorite challenger players. One of, not the Don't DM me about this. Nice shot by Eli. Hits the post. Comes out to Henry. Henry back in. Stopped by Milk into the defensive zone. Milk here out the other way. Stolen shot. Scores. Henry coming to town. He's selling only left shoes tonight, and he's dancing with them. A great read there. Read it like yesterday's newspaper, and it's 1-6 now. 45 seconds to work with. Can they make the comeback? Come to town? Or is it all just an elaborate ruse? Spectacular. Back in the defensive end, just trying to get this one away from the wall. Spectacular. Known for his stick handling ability from the... I've only really seen him from TikTok. I'm not going to lie. But he knows how to play Slapshot. He knows how to get it done. He knows how to, you know, get zesty with it, as the kids say. That's how I say it. I don't think the kids say it. I don't understand what the kids say these days. Eli, nobody but the post to beat, scores! And that's goal number 2. They're not going home empty-handed. With 15 seconds remaining, they cut down the lead, down from 6 to 4. Spectacular. Shoots, scores, and that's goal number 3. Put that on the TikTok. What a shot. Kyler looking to embarrass them, but nothing happens. 4 seconds remain. Henry taking this one down to the near side, and that's going to do it for the best of 3 series. Team Milk going into the winners, the grand finals. And, of course, Team Henry going to have to fight for their spot to get back into the grand finals here in a few moments against the Noobs. Going to be a great matchup, going to be a great series, and we're going to be right here on the SPL Network to capture all of it for your viewing pleasure. Another best of 3 going to be coming up here soon. 21 seconds to 1 minute 15 with possession time, and was a little lopsided. But I don't think you need me to tell you that. SPL is scoring a goal off his 2 shots. Milk with 5 out of the 6. Of course, Spectacular taken to the ice for a few moments. Kicks Eli out of the top 3 spot in terms of score. As I think that's how these are judged. The top 3 players on the ice with the top 3 scorers. I don't know. That's a Q Silver question, as he was the one that programmed the matrix that this runs on. Yeah, Henry tallying a goal off his 2 shots. Had a save to go along with it. Spectacular hitting another one in between the twine. Eli having a goal to show for it as well. Not shown on there, but yeah. But we're taking one last look at the bracket as the players figure out what a lobby is. But prepare your ears. For some reason, it doesn't fade in like I told it to. Regardless, we have ourselves the stage set. It doesn't show it on the bottom right. I ran out of room. I'm sorry for that. I'll try to figure it out. Figaro. We got Noobs. We got Team Brutal, Team Henry taking to the ice. Henry going to be wearing the blue jerseys. Brutal going to be wearing the red. But yeah, the story to get here has been a long one. New Jersey Noobs went all the way back in round number 1. They got to bypass the first round. Isaiah did not show up to the tournament. Lost to the Team Laugh Track there in the winners' quarterfinals. They were knocked down to play against the Bumping Beauties, where they won that series in the losers bracket. Moved on into losers round 4 to play Team Yager, which we got to see here on this channel. And they marched past right into the palms of Team Raminator. That was a great matchup. We got to see the tail end of it here on the SPL Network if you want to go back and look at it. But regardless, Brutal marching past him into the losers semifinals, where he took on Laugh Track and company. That matchup was a great one. And Brutal, of course, moving into the last third place team. Loser of this game is third place. Winner goes up to get some pucks for their troubles. But we got a lot of people in the lobby to watch this one firsthand. Spectacular. I Love Fat Trucks, Milk, Kyler, Spills, and myself in the spectators booth. We got Eli, Henry, Jazea on the lineup for the boys in blue, Team Henry. And then, of course, Brutal, Night Sector, and X starting lineup for the Noobs, defending the right side of the ice. We're going to see what happens. We're down there. We're doing it. We're playing the feud. We're looking to get it done here sooner rather than later. It's another best of 3, and it's going to be a tight one. Yeah, Milk, I added it just for you. I saw the copy passes during the championship series, and I figured it was only right to do that. Josiah taking this one down the near side. Looking to break this one out with 4:44 to work with. Off to Henry. Shot into the near side at Eli with a golden stick with a backhand try. Stopped by X. Out the other way. Goes off Josiah. Josiah to the top side. Looking to take his time out of his own blue line. Trying to get a step on the opposition. X there. Cycling out. Brutal. Down the near side with a good step on him. Josiah back in time. Able to take this one away with a little physicality in mind. Brutal. Trying to take this one back away with a backhand try just off the near side and wide into the corner. Here's Josiah with 4:20 to work with. Down the near side, a forehand pass out to Eli. Eli here with a tackle, looking for the toe at the far side. Brutal, they're stomping on it. Finding a way off Henry, back over to Eli. Possession so far pretty heavily in favor of Team Henry, as Noob's not really looking to have any possession time. Nice save there by Night Sector, coming out the other way with a little try off the back and scores right between the uprights. The field goal kick is good, and it's 1-0 for the Noobs. I mean, it might be a milk bucket. It might not be. That's up for your imagination. I'm not going to tell you one way or another. Josiah out at the point, looking to bring this one back over to Henry. Brutal. Slap down to the near side. X with a bank pass off the end wall, looking for Brutal. Stopped by Henry down to the near side. X there, getting the better side of the chances. Henry looking to flip-flop this one to the top side with a little back in near side off the grain. Looking to take this one out to Josiah, but not able to find a way to send that one into his bread basket. Josiah, stop, shoot, saved by Night Sector. Night Sector down in his own defensive end, finding his way off Josiah, back over to Eli. Eli here at the red line, down the near side, sends this one along the wall. Henry. X. Off of Henry, back over to Eli. Eli here to the top side, finds his way off Henry, backhand feed out to Josiah, sends this one down low into the corner. The fight between Night Sector and Josiah comes out. Back behind the goal line, nice save. Jumps right in the nick of time. X able to get back in town before the parade happens. Eli, Josiah, shoot, scores! And we're tied back up at ones here in game one. And we find ourselves the tie maker. Eli, great chance generated. Josiah, all he had to do was hit the open 4x6 in front of the cage. A Night Sector tried one way, and the puck went the other. 3:03 remains. We're tied at ones. Night Sector. Off the back end, Josiah throws it along the wall. Night Sector trying to jam his way through the top side of the boards. Henry at the red line. Looks to the top side. X just taking adversity head on, headstrong, as that one Linkin Park song was. I don't think that was Linkin Park. I think that was Papa Roach, but don't quote me on that. Eli, near side. Henry pops that one down to the corner. Looks to sauce this one top side out to Josiah. Josiah back for the sender. Goes back to his own pocket. Looks for the way to dive it in. Night Sector to save the day. Night Sector here with 2 minutes, 27 seconds to work with, just over the halfway point here in the game. Night Sector back in his own defensive end with a forehand feed out to X. X pulls this one away, goes off of Henry. Henry to the near side. Pass over to Josiah. Josiah. The backhand shot goes across the bow, but nobody there to sail the boat. Night Sector gets a step on Eli. A 3-on-1 if you play it right. Henry getting a hand on this one. X here trying to force this one free with a little physicality in his back pocket. Night Sector dances near side over to X. X out in front, hits the post, comes out to the near side. The battle continues, and Josiah pops it behind his own goal line. That was an anticlimactic ending. Man, I was so ready for a goal there. Oh my goodness, that one almost went on. Night Sector back in his own corner. Looks for a little hand on this one. Eli comes out on top off the back end, off of Henry. Henry with the top side. Over to Josiah. Shot goes off of Brutal. X here at his own blue line. Looks to the top side. Stopped there by Josiah, keeping that one wide along the wall. Henry, bank pass. Josiah in the slot. Goes off of Night Sector and into the corner. Noob starting this breakout. Noob's defending right side. Team Henry on the left side. If you're interested in that, you're just now joining us. This is the losers finals. It's a best of 3. Winner goes into the grand finals to take on Team Milk. Loser gets a handshake and a walk home and a third place award saying at least you tried. Henry at his own blue line, dancing with it. Over to Eli. Eli pops this one out to Josiah. Josiah here in the offensive zone with a backhand shot stopped there by X into the corner. Here's Henry. Henry back in. Josiah. Shot off the side of the cage, or off the far side and wide. Night Sector out the other way. Here's Eli. X not able to dance with that one off to the near side. Here's Brutal with a step. Henry with a nice stick check, knocks that one back loose to the top side. X here with a nice shot, goes off the stick and wide. Brutal at the point. Stopped by Eli. Stopped by X. Down the near side. Here's Josiah with an out with a bank pass back over to Eli. 36 seconds remain. 1-1 is our score. Top side out to Henry. Henry here with a chance. Shoots over to Josiah. Shoots. Nice save by Night Sector. And oh my goodness, looks like Marc-Andre Fleury on game day. What a save! Out of nowhere, stays on his angles like it was a Krispy Kreme. Man, X with a shot goes off the near side and wide. Eli out the other way. Brutal pulls it out. Not able to stick it where he needs it. Eli and X meet each other at the red line. X here with a nice chance off the far side. Does not want to dump it down and in. Eli does it for him. Here's Henry with it now out to Josiah. Josiah here in the offensive zone. Shoots. He scores. And that's the difference on the board right now. 2-1. Team Henry on top. Wow. Wow. That's what the kids call a spicy meatball or whatever. I don't even know. Wow. So 2-1. A very tight-knit game. 2 shots were registered for the boys in red. And it's a heavy hill to climb. This is a best of 3, so we'll be taking it back down to the ice with the same 2 teams we had previously. Whether you like it or not, whenever they're ready to rock, we'll be up here as well. The face-offs, 100% succession rate for Team Henry. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be the same 6 on the ice to start us up here on game 2 in this best of 3. We're only playing 1 period per game to keep the pace of the tournament rolling. We don't want to be here until 1. It's only 8:45. That's incredible. Yeah, we got 6 players ready to rock, 6 players ready to roll. They're down on the ice. So are we. Pucks drop, the game's on, and an immediate goal coming out the other way. Wow. Eli with an immediate answer to where is the first goal of the match. And it's coming down for the boys in blue. Man, they already have what it takes to get back into the championship series, the grand finals. If the score stays the same for the rest of regulation, we'll have our answer. If not, there's a lot of time to answer. There's a lot of time to have a comeback. Brutal here, getting down to business. Last game, Noobs did not play the game we're used to watching them play. Whether or not that's because Fat Chicks was on the bench is up for your imagination. Brutal, near side, little physicality. Henry there wins that one away over to Eli. Eli here with it now. Looks at the top side, then to the near. Eli with a nice shot attempt. Oh, wow. Just playing with fire. Night Sector's not even afraid. He likes the heat of the blade when he makes his cuts. X with a little fumble maker. Able to knock that one loose once, twice, but Eli regains composure a 3rd time. But X says, no, it's mine. No, almost able to send it packing. Oh, the airport was closed, though. Josiah out the other way. Back into his own defensive end. Sometimes in rock climbing, you got to go down to go up. Josiah knew that and applied to hockey there. X with a step. Looks at the top side. Pulls it away with a little stop-and-go route. But Henry able to stay on his angle. Night Sector there with a swing and a miss into the near side boards. X here with a little specialty down the near side. And that one's crossed out to the top. Josiah back over to Henry. Henry past Josiah back into the defensive side to Night Sector. Am I saying Josiah's name right? I've said it the same way for 3 seasons and I never asked. Somebody corrects me if I'm wrong. Eli. Off the back end. Down between the uprights. Nice save there by Night Sector. This one comes off to the near side boards. Brutal here with a shot saved by Josiah. Comes out the other way. Off the stick of Brutal. Down to the near side. Backhand. Stopped by Henry. Over to Eli. X here with a step for the Noobs. In the corner, the battle continues between Eli and X. Night Sector there getting involved with that one for the boys in red. Pops this one loose out to the neutral zone. Josiah almost able to feed it out to Henry or Eli in time. Not able to get that one through the doorstep. Eli, X converse on the far side boards into the corner. Night Sector there stops him from going south. He'll dump this one down north. Here's Brutal. Over to X. 2-on-2. Stopped by Eli. Comes out to X. Henry here with a touch on this one off the near side over to Eli with a golden stick off the back end. Shoot. Scores! And the interference was too much to handle. And the goal difference is now 2. Great shot. Brutal was still trying to recalibrate from that stick check. And it was just too hot for Tortitos. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know why I said that. It felt like a tortino roll? Is that what I'm trying to get at? Hang on, I'm Googling this live. I don't even care. That's what it sounds like when I type. Yeah, Totino's roll. I was gonna use that in a reference. A good shot hits the post and comes down the near side. Man, that's what I'm saying, Solus. I'm not gonna repeat what you said, but I agree with it. Henry, bank pass to himself, taking this one back defensively. Here's Josiah with it now. Josiah going off X over to Brutal, almost able to complete the trifecta of power. Josiah trying to just take on adversity, headstrong. Brutal, topside X here, trying to shimmy that one along the far side boards. With a minute 58 remaining here in the period of game number 2. This best of 3. Josiah already has the difference maker his team needs. just looking to play a little keep away from the noobs. They did it last game. They're going to do it again this game. They're playing a very puck possession heavy game, and as long as they can keep it, the other team can't score if they don't have the puck. So with that mentality, not a whole lot of teams lose with it if it's executed perfectly. I mean, then again, yeah, never mind. Eli down in the zone, looking to take this one down the near side. Maybe looking for a forehand wrap to the top. Josiah backhand through the traffic over to Eli. Eli had the fake out on X, but didn't want to take the forehand dash with it. Eli just swings his stick, says, no, 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 clear the way. Here comes Henry, shoots, scores! X was awarded the goal? I thought for sure that was brutal. No, was in fact X. Good shot, good goal. The lead is cut in half. We still got a ball game. 1:15 remains. Noobs, do or die in this match. Here's Eli. Brutal with a nice stop. Goes over to Josiah. Josiah here in the offensive or the defensive zone. I was wondering why the cage was empty. Wow, I am colorblind. Minute remains. Nice sector on the defensive side. Looks to the top. Here's Brutal. Forehand feed. Out goes off Josiah. Josiah out the other way. Backhand feed. Henry shot. Just goes off the dome of Night Sector. Night Sector stays on the shade. Oh no! Henry scores a goal off the face of X. And he's going to think about that one tonight. A good shot was going wide. The defense getting in the way. That's an unfortunate turn of the table. It's 47 seconds to work with 2 goals in the lead. Let's see if they can come back. Henry, top side. Eli with a tip of the stick check. Able to get that one back to Henry to dump it down and in. Josiah off Night Sector. Night Sector with 32 to work with. Out the backhand feed over to X. X here with a 30-second marker on the timer. Finding his way back over to Night Sector. Night Sector. Henry tips this one out to the neutral zone. Josiah shoots. He scores. And that's goal number 4 on the board. 24 seconds. And I think that's the series. They tread through the neutral zone with 20 to work with. Eli finds a goal. His 3rd of the match. If you can believe that, 5 goals have been scored. 3 of them from him. What a difference made on the ice. 19 seconds to go. In the last game of the tournament for the Noobs. It's unfortunate to say. They played a great tournament. They took out a few teams that I didn't think they had a chance against, but they've proven that they do deserve in pro. That they do deserve the spot they hold come next season. But that's going to do it. That's the end of the series. 5-1 is the score. In a very dominant manner. Eli scoring 3 out of those 5. There you have it. Taking a look at these first as we look to set up the last lobby. Kyler Milk Spill is already in here. So whenever they're ready to rock, we'll take it down to center ice. This is the grand finals. Best of 5 between these 2 teams. And it's going to be a tight one. Maybe it won't be. I don't really know. Yeah, final score 5-1 there in game number 2. They were able to come out on top in a 2-game sweep in a best of 3 against Team Brutal. But right now, they're back in the hot seat. They're back in the winner's bracket. They're looking to take it to the house. They're looking to leave it there. And whether or not they'll be able to do it, not sure. Not sure which team's going to win. There's a reason I'm not a betting man. There's a reason I don't bet on sports. And you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that one out. Of course, if Team Henry wins this first best of 5, we'll go into another best of 5 where, they'll have to duke it out yet again. But passing game was immaculate. The possession time was about as uneven as you would have expected it to be, with Team Henry controlling the pace of the game for all but 27 seconds of that matchup. Eli with 3 goals on his 5 shots. And, man. How's it going, Iceman? Haven't seen you in a hot second. Unless you're a different Iceman. There's a couple. That used to be my username back in the day, but nobody remembers that because I was nobody back then. And I still am now, but it is what it be. But yeah, X with a great shot, a great goal, the only goal of that matchup. But yeah, Milk, Kyler, looking like Spill's going to be the starting 3 down there on the ice for the boys in red. Henry sticking with the blue jerseys. And yeah, their starting 3 are the same they ended with on your screen right now. Spills had some connection issues earlier in this tournament, so he might be sitting out the first game. Not sure how it's going to go. C-Man is their substitution if they do need it. Spectacular substitution for Eli, Henry, and Josiah. All 6 parties ready to rock. All 6 parties ready to roll. We're taking this one down ice. Let's see how this one plays out. Best of 5. Milk's team on the right. Henry's team on the left. We're getting it on. Josiah. Henry's shot goes off the body. Eli taking this one down personally along the end wall into the corner. Off Josiah. Whips this one to the top side over to Henry. Henry trying to get this one past Kyler cleanly over to Eli. Eli in the corner. Looks to the near side. Stopped by Kyler. Kyler here with possession. Trying to take this one out and wait for the boys in red. It seems like Team Henry really likes to play with the puck. Really likes to keep possession in their own wheelhouse. I do not blame them. Good shot. Nice save there by Kyler. Kyler looks to the near side off the forehand. Little scoop off the dish. Too soft to serve. Henry making sure to deny that one access right off the bat. Josiah. Eli. Pass out in front. Goes off Spills. Spills off the back end over to Kyler. Kyler off the back end. Finds Milk. Milk here with a touch on that one. Henry just trying to get a hold of that one to take this one north. Kyler with a shot. Goes off the side of the cage. Here's Spills off the near side. Into the corner. Off the wall. Everybody's walking the dinosaur. That's not how that song goes now that I think about it. Milk had a good chance there to not make it to go. Trying it another time, but not able to get the shot released because of Eli on the back check. Josiah to the top side, then to the near. 3:46 remains. Here's Eli with it now. Milk with a forehand dish down to the near side. Finds his way off the wall. Josiah to Eli. Spills with a nice chip, trying to get this one north. It's just a little chip, a little choppy. Neither team wanting to give up a whole lot here in game number 1. It's every mistake is so much more magnified in games like these. It is a best of 5, but it is only 1-period matches. So if you make one mistake and you lead to 1 goal, there are 1-goal games in this tournament. Not shown on the website as those are the series finals instead of the matches, because it's a little bit easier to put in that way. But there's a lot of 1-goal games, 1-0 games. But those were more towards the beginning half. I'm thinking we're going to see at least 5 goals this matchup. I don't know when they're going to happen, but I get the feeling 5 is the number here. Kyler, Milk, back in, shooting, goes off the near side of the cage and wide. Josiah here with it now. Takes this one to the top side. Eli in the corner, able to feed this one back over to Josiah. Wow, my tongue doesn't want to cooperate today. Henry to the top side. Eli in the offensive zone with a forehand shuffle. Not able to get that one to go. Here's Milk with it now. Josiah. Near side. Henry pulls this one away out at the red line with a backhand feed. Eli with a shot goes off the side of the cage and wide. Josiah keeps it going around the cycle. It's set up down to Josiah. Josiah here with it now. Forehand shot scores. Oh, Kyler left open the post and the boogeyman snuck out in the middle of the night and abducted his kids. What a shot by Josiah. Man, that might be the difference maker. That might be the only goal this game. We'll never know until the final, the fat lady has sung. We still got a 2-minute 15 to work with. Josiah shoots, hits the iron, goes off into the corner. Josiah, Eli, backhand shot saved by Kyler. Did that count as a shot on goal? It did not. All right, I take that 2 off the board. How about them apples? 2 minutes remain. Taking this one out. Henry looks for the feed out to Eli. Just plays physical. Does what he does best. Henry, Josiah, down low in the zone. I haven't seen this play style. Oh, man, that almost found its way. Eli trying to bank it in off the goaltender. Eli backhand, looking for the shot. Hits Milk, scores! And it's 2-0 down at the ballpark tonight. What a shot. What a goal. Milk thought he had it. Some of it did not have enough. That's another one of those that goes over your head. 140 remains. 2-0 the score. What a series. Of course, Team Milk that's defending the right cage right now, the boys in red, they sat cold for 2 games, 2 periods, 2 5-minute segments, which was probably in turn about, 12 minutes. So, Team Milk out there getting warmed up right now. They were sitting in the lobby watching the last matchup with us. Whoa, what a shot by Henry. We got ourselves a 3-0 ball game. Kyler tried to dangle past Eli. He had his number in his back pocket. He phoned it in. He found goal 3 awaiting. 1 minute 14 remains. And another one to the back of the net. And that might do it. That might be the final say-so here in the matchup between these 2 teams. And it might be a nod in the game, too. 1:12 remains. Seaman has entered the lobby. See what happened. Kyler did not want to finish off this game. Minute 5 remains. Good shot. Nice stop there by Milk. Sends it into the corner. Here's Milk with it now. Forehand. Stop by Jazea. Milk. Here's Sign. Stop by Henry. Sent out a little pain handle from Seaman. Not sure if that was a true one or not, but it looked like one to me. Seaman down into the far side corner. Shot towards the cage. Not on. Here's Henry to the near side with 45 to work with. Eli down the straight. It's a little bit of room to work with. Backhand feed out to Henry. Henry here with a little bit of elbow room. Let's see what he does with it. Spills plays the interference game. Henry there with a step on that. Seaman to the top side. Stopped by Henry. Spills. Bank pass to Milk. Milk to the top side. Backhand shot stopped by Henry. Jazea here off his hips. Hits Seaman along the way. Eli shoots. Chipped wide off the far side. Oh, what a save! Seaman out of nowhere. Stacks the pads off the near side and comes away with a robbery. Man. What a save. Jazea, topside, stopped by Spills, back into the corner. Spills getting a step on this one. Little physicality, and that's all she wrote for game number 1. 4-0, the final score. We're moving in to the rest of the series. There's a reason it's best of 5, and this is going to be a wild ride. Both these teams have a little bit of, had a little bit of grime against one another. But possession-heavy game, pass-heavy game for the boys in blue. Team Henry down there, and one that we're going to see continue on. Not a shot registered for Team Milk. See if they can pull this one back out. Milk with 2 shots, Seaman with 1. Of course, Kyler had the other one. Those are the only stats from them. Those are saves. Oh, I was looking at the wrong column. I was wondering why I was wrong. I knew there had to be a reason. We got Team Henry taking the lead 1-0. Let's see if they can keep it up in the series. You have to win 3. And if they do win that 3, move into another best of 5. Since it is double elimination, you gotta win. You gotta beat the undefeated team twice in order to knock them out of the tournament. Six players ready to rock, 6 players ready to roll. We're down on the ice for game number 2. 1-0 in the series. Clean 5 on the clock. Puck is dropped. The game is on. 1 period matches. Gonna let this one lead with it and rock with it however it might work. Jazea off Kyler to the near side. Kyler looking for the little possession time. The most possession we've seen in quite a while for the boys in red. Kyler with a pass looking for Milk into the topside corners. He takes it out to the neutral zone. And defensively, here's Kyler. Just keeping the puck on his stick, making sure the other team can't work with it. Little stick waggle goes off. Eli to the top side. Milk with a shot. Goes wide off the far. Here's Jazea out the other way over to Eli. Eli off Jazea towards the cage. And nice save by Jazea. Milk with a chance and Jazea with another answer. Off and a nice shot by Henry right from the point. And then he sticks it where it hurts. And he makes it 1-0. Good shot from the... I think that was... Is that considered the slot? I feel like that's the slot. 4:19 remains. 1-0 the score. Henry right now with the deal breaker. I really don't know what to expect from this series. Henry taking it off the back end, just walking with it as long as the other team allows him to. Here's Jazea with it now. And this one off the hands of Kyler. Kyler out the other way, backhand feed out to Milk. Milk with a backhand shot, not able to score as that one goes into the corner. Here's Kyler, backhand off the board, or off the cage, finding his way back over to Eli. Eli, Jazea shoots, scores, and it's 2-0 now for the boys in blue. Good shot, good goal. 3:49 remains in game 2. Here's Milk. Backhand shot saved by Jazea. Spills with a chance, but not able to get it to go. At least they're getting shots on target. They're getting down to business. They mean it. Kyler, backhand feed. He's over to Milk in the near side corner. Milk, backhand, out into the defensive point. Here's Jazea. Milk, dance, shoot, scores! And that's how Milk does his taxes. Wow. Inside out and outside in. Milk able to bring this one off the backhand quickly. We got ourselves that 1-point differential. Milk to the near side. Shoot, saved by Jazea. Jazea into the corner. Looks to the top side. Finds his way off Eli with a chop towards the cage. Not able to find that one in his favor. Milk, Kyler, back in. Out of the zone into the top side wall. Eli sends this one back over to Jazea. Jazea treads the defensive end nicely off to the far side across the green over to Eli. Chops it out. Not able to find anyone to work with it. Henry, stopped by Spills. Don't know why the frame dropped there, but wow. I got whiplash. Only on the left side of my neck, though. I don't know why that happened. Spills, Kyler stopped almost, able to weave it in, but Josiah got his number, kept pace with him, and kept that goal from happening. Milk, forehand feed, top side, stopped by Kyler. Into the far side wall, shoots into the near side corner. Here's Spills, off the backhand, stopped by Henry. Out to the far side. Henry getting a step, sends this one to the near. Milk, Josiah. Milk with a forehand, Spills with a touch. The battle continues along the near side wall. Eli picking up where Josiah left off. Here's Milk with possession. Near side, cuts it back. Spills with interference, able to find a way to get it down north. Henry helps it along. Spills with a takeaway down in the defensive zone. Josiah tries to get it along. Spills, Milk, point, shot, saved. Henry out of the zone. Here's Eli with it now. Milk out the other way. Spills with one man to beat. Shot scores! Josiah thought he had it. But it was April, and his name was a fool. Right from the point, Josiah got a piece of it, and that might have been what caused the goal. I don't know. A minute 59 remains, and all I see are twos on the board. A little puck luck goes a long way in games like these. Milk with a shot. Henry with a bobble. Sends this one top side. Spills. Josiah converts in the corner. Spills trying to work his way away for the boys in red for Team Henry. Pops out, or Team Milk pops it out to Kyler. Kyler stopped by Eli. Sends this one back down for the boys in red. Spills to the top side. Throws it to the point. Finds Kyler out in the neutral zone. Henry towards the cage, and that one goes into the netting. And the guys sporting the blues find themselves with the third goal of the match. Henry only to thank for it. They're still shooting 1,000 a night. Minute 26 remains. One goal back the difference. Milk to the near side. Off the backhand, chips it into the far side corner. Henry lobs that one out into the offensive zone. Milk with possession. A minute 10 to work with. Let's see what they got. They're down by one. Milk. I don't know how he didn't get dizzy. I got dizzy watching him, and I'm not even playing the game. Milk, top side, backhand, chucks it towards the cage, goes over to Kyler. Kyler here with a little touch of magic out at the point. Henry, they're trying to force him to fumble it. Kyler gets it back on his stick. Henry shoots. Nice save by Kyler. Kyler over to Milk. Milk pulls, shoots, scores! We're tied up at threes here in the second period of action. What a shot. What a play. What an opportunity generated. Pulls the defenseman to him. Passes it against the grain. Kyler, the man of the legends. Going to make it 3-3. Shoots. Nice save by Spills, keeping the score the same. Eli with a wrap-around attempt denied by Kyler. Spills knocks that one loose back into the defensive end. Josiah topside to Henry. Henry with 30 to work with here in the second game in this best of 5. Josiah backhand feed over to Henry. Henry dangle stopped by Kyler. Shot off the stick into the far side boards. But all continues between Henry and Milk. Henry had the better body position. Down the near side over to Josiah. Kyler steals it away. Here's Eli taking that one right back for the boys in blue. 10 seconds remain. The tie is on the board. Who's going to break it? Next goal wins. Henry dangles off the glass over to Josiah. Josiah here on the far side. Pulls it out to the point. And we have overtime. 3-3 the score. Only a matter of time until it's broken. We're here for the long haul. Milk to the near side. Throws this one out. Spills with a stop. Looking for the shot. Henry denying all forms of access. Spills off the backhand. Kyler on the top. Looks from the point. Gets the pow downtown over to Spills. Spills off the near side. Bank pass over to Milk. Sends this one topsy-turvy. Kyler looks to converge that one in the corner. Josiah off to Henry. Henry down to the near side. Off the backhand. Feed goes off. Eli. Kyler. Eli stopping it away. Here's Milk with it now. 28 seconds into overtime. Let's see how long this takes to break. A lot of silence on the ice. A good shot by Spills. Not a lot to talk about there. Kyler back defensively. Going to take this one top side. Backhand to the top side point, or top side corner as this one's taken away. Spills looking to get this one down low. Off the forehand pass. Milk with a shot stop by Henry. Milk here to the top side. Looking for the dime. Not able to get it past Eli. Henry across to the near. Josiah with a feint on the pass. Goes off to Kyler. Kyler, Josiah can have a conversation about who's taking it away. We saw the victor of that one. Milk here on the top side. Over to Spills. Spills shooting. Nice save by Josiah. Henry with a step on it. Pulls. Shoots. Saved by Kyler. Here's Josiah to the near side. Goes off Spills. Spills going over to Kyler. Here's Henry with it now. Near side, goes off the wall. Eli, down low, with a minute 19 elapsing into overtime, we have ourselves Milk coming out with it. Kyler here with a step, looks for the shot, hits the side of the cage. Did not want to end it on that note. Looks for another way to have a happy ending. Henry shoots into the near side and wide. Josiah into the offensive zone. Off the near side, Milk here with a lob out, throws it down the near side, gets it out the full 200. Here's Henry. Top side, stopped by Kyler. Looking down the far side, straight shoots, hits Josiah and wide off the near side. Kyler shooting into the corner. Henry takes a step. Josiah in the offensive zone. Look at the zigzag his way through, out in front of the post, hits the post, comes out. Kyler with a save, and it comes down the full length with a dump down that is well deserved. Spills, Milk shoots, goes off Josiah and into the far side wall. Kyler back at the point, shot saved by Josiah. Wow, I've never seen a one-period game with 16 shots in it in 3 goals apiece. This is something to behold. We've practically played a second period already. We're 2 minutes 30 seconds into this overtime section of play after the already allotted 5 in game 2. Both teams not wanting to give up anything here in game number 2. Henry looking to take this one out the near side. Across the grain. Josiah in the offensive zone chops it towards the cage, saved by Milk and out the other way. Off the backhand feed, finds his way off Milk down the near side. Milk here with a step, hits the blue line, shot saved by Josiah. Out at the point, taking this one out the other way. Milk and Josiah converge on it, finding his way loose back over to Henry. Henry, top side, off the forehand, finds his way over to Josiah. Josiah in the corner, lost to Kyler. Kyler out to Milk. Milk here with a forehand shot, stopped by Henry. Henry with a bank pass out to Eli. Eli back out to the point, here's Henry. Henry, Josiah, shoots, saved by Kyler. Henry with it yet again off the far side, stopped at the blue line once, twice, and sold back to his own defensive end. Kyler, 3:22, elapsing into this overtime period of action. Josiah here with it now, down to the near side. Finding a bank pass in his favor. Milk here with a touch on this one, off the forehand, stopped by Henry. Eli with it now. Josiah, back to Henry. Henry, Josiah, near side, shot stopped by Kyler. Out to Eli, saved by Spills, out at the point. Henry, Eli, shot goes off the side of the cage. Kyler here trying to force this one free, down the near side, out in front, finds Henry, looking for the dime bag, not able to find anybody to deal it. Josiah down low in the offensive zone. Backhand wraparound denied by Milk at the last second. Here's Spills with it now. Stopped by Eli along the near side boards. Eli with it now. Top side out to Henry. Fakes on that. Feints on that one. That's a volleyball term. He does not. He whiffs on it. That's what I meant to go with. Josiah. Kyler. Spills. 1 man to beat. Scores. We have an answer. At long last. 4 minutes, 14 seconds in overtime. Kyler to Spills. And that's all she wrote for game 2. I want to go to bed after that one. What a second game. Man, we still got more to watch after that. 15 shots to 8. It felt like an actual SPL game. Holy cow. 2 goals for Spills on his 5 shots, 2 goals for Milk on his 8. Kyler having a save and 2 assists to his name as well with the majority of possession time. He really controlled the pace of the game in that second match in this best of 5. Wow. Henry, 2 goals on his 4. Josiah with 1 on his 3 and 8 saves out of the 11. Eli also there. Great stuff on the ice. Same 6 starting us off here in the next period of action. Well, I can't wait to see what happens next. The series is tied 1-1. Man. And we're down at center ice. Team Milk on the right. And Team Henry on the left. Not sure why Eli just kind of died off the faceoff, but we're going to play on and pretend like that didn't happen. Man, I feel like we're already in game 5. I don't know why. That's just the vibe I got right now. I've been in this hot seat for a long time talking to feels like nobody. Except Solus. Milk with a bank pass out to Kyler. Kyler here breaks free. Doesn't shoot. He passes it out to the point. Milk with a panhandle back to his undefensive end. Was that a spectacular shot? One of the, like, you lift the puck, you cut it to your forehand, and while it's also midair with a lifted stick, what a shot by Kyler. We got ourselves a first goal while I was talking about something I think I know about. Spills with a nice pass. Kyler with a nice chip off the backhand. And we got ourselves a 1-0 ball game. Milk here with it now. Looks to the top side. Over to Kyler. Kyler in the offensive zone. Takes it back out to the neutral. Looking to get his team set up. Henry steals it away. Off the back end, stopped by Eli. Eli finds his way off Milk down to the near side. Josiah converging on him in the corner, finding his way off the forehand. Kyler trying to pop that one loose. Henry, top side. Josiah looking to continue this one in the corner. Looking to do God's work down low. As that one's chopped out by, I think that was Milk, into the offensive zone. Eli and Spills meet each other. Oh, off the near side and wide. 3:45 remains here in the only period of Game 3. Here's Milk. Looking to take this one out the other way. Off the far side, here's Kyler with it now. Kyler, near side, stopped by Eli. Controlled into the corner. This one's found out by Eli. Henry, forehand shot, scores! And the score is tied, 1-1. That's a lot of ones on the board. Man. Milk with a forehand shot, goes off the near side. I think that hit the body of Josiah. It did. Spills with a chance. Josiah there with another denial. So it comes out to the point. Henry there fighting that one loose. Goes towards the cage. On target. Henry with another goal. Not sure if he deserved that one, but he sure did get it. Henry off of Milk. And that one is gifted, as some might say. 2-1. Team Henry in the lead. Josiah looks to the near side. Off the backhand over to Eli. Eli off the touch of Kyler. Back over to Eli. Eli backhand stopped by Kyler. Kyler with a 2-on-1 opportunity. Shoots, hits the post, scores! And it's 2-2 here in Game 3. 2:43 remains. Great shot off the forehand right from the post. Or right from the point into the post. That's where it counts. Spills tries it on the far side. Henry keeping pace with him, forcing him into the corner. So from both sides of the ice, there's a little bit of a mixed bag whenever it comes to who's on the rosters, especially with the home team. Milk being a Pittsburgh Viper, playing against a few of his former teammates. Eli, captain of the Pittsburgh Vipers in the Pro Division. Henry, one of the top dog scorer, has a lot of awards here this postseason, as you guys will get to see that article whenever it comes out here in a few days. Also, if you guys haven't, today's the last day for the first stage of the Community Awards. Make sure to get your votes in if you want to get your friends as the finalists. Today's your last day. It closes in 3 hours. So make sure you go and do that for all like 12 of you watching this. Shot, scores! Kyler with a difference maker. He has all 3 goals for his team, and he is making his presence known right now. Backhand, forehand, a good shot. One that was released right from the wrist. And well, back to the difference of the teams that are down on the ice. Milk being a Pittsburgh Viper, Spills being a Plymouth Plague member, and Kyler, the 3 on the ice might be a possible team roster here in the near future. This is normally where the new and forming teams come to try each other out before they cement themselves down as a solidified roster. This is the trying grounds, as some have called it. We got Kyler coming from the Orlando Otters. Milk coming out from the Pittsburgh Vipers. Spills from the Plymouth Plague. A little bit of mixed bag of goodies. Shot, scores, and Josiah with an equalizer. And of course, all 3 players on the left side of the screen, all the boys in blue, coming out from Pittsburgh as well. Josiah playing for their B team down in what is now Challenger. They promoted from IM up to Challenger during the offseason. And yeah, there's your little backstory and lore between these 6 on the ice. Shot, scores! Milk with an answer, and we have ourselves that 1-goal lead right back intact. 4-3 down on the ice. And a good shot by Milk finds itself cemented into the twine. Tyler letting that one leak out. Eli with nobody but the post to beat, and we are tied back up. I don't know how that happened. Josiah found a way to get it through the opposition, and a huge 8th goal of the game has been made. 50 seconds remain, and we're tied back up. Spills down to the near side. Milk with a shot goes into the corner. Eli Off the forehand, stopped by Kyler. Kyler out the other way, stopped by Henry. Henry at the blue line, just fighting for his rights. Here's Eli with a chip into the corner, finds his way over to Josiah. Josiah backhand, stopped by Kyler. 30 seconds remain here in the only period of Game 3. Milk from the point, stopped by Josiah. Here's Kyler with it now. Gonna take this one topside over to Spills. Spills with a step on it. Josiah with a better one. Takes this one near side and dumps it in. Kyler with 10 seconds remaining. Forehand pass, dumps it in. Henry gonna hold on to this one. Dumps it down over to Henry. Oh, and his shot goes off the post, and we have overtime. 4-4. One goal is needed to get the upper hand in the series. Regardless of who it is, we're going into Game 4 next. This next one decides the fate of the universe. Henry trying to pick his poison carefully with a chance over to Josiah. Josiah stops at the point. Milk, they're hounding him for the puck. They'll send this one back over to Henry. Henry to the near side. Eli backhand. Shot goes wide of the cage. Josiah here with it now. Henry stopped by Milk. Milk off the backhand. Dumps it in. Eli looks to the near side. Josiah throws this one long ways over to Henry. Henry in the corner. Tries to get it away from Milk. Successful. Off the backhand. Kyler being passed to himself. Looks top side. Henry there with a few spins of the stick. Finds the puck loosened up a little bit. Milk not able to take it away. Henry here at the point. Looks to take this one down the top side. Shoots off the near side and wide by a smidge. Josiah. It would have leaked it out to Henry. Shot blocked by Milk. Milk with another one. Josiah sends it down behind the enemy goal line. Kyler to Milk. Milk back over to Kyler. I want to go to bed. Minute 14 remains. Oh, what a shot attempt by Milk. Oh my goodness, would have been a highlight reel goal if I've ever seen one. Looking like the West Coast Finals in, I think it was Game 2. Milk shoots, scores, and we got ourselves an answer. 5-4, Team Milk going on in a Game 4 with the advantage. Wow, what a game. What a game. 7 shots to 4 regulations, 5 goals to 4, and man, good stuff from both sides of the ice. 6 takeaways to 8. I thought that number would be higher, but at the same time, even as you can get it without it being closer. Oh man, I am vastly more tired than I was 4 hours ago. Man, 6 players ready to rock, 6 players ready to roll. Henry, player of the matchup. But outdone by Kyler. Kyler had a hat trick to start us off, and Milk brought up the rear. 2 goals after that hat trick was made. Good stuff. We're down on the ice. Game 4. Ready to go. And we're rocking. Don't know why that happens every time we go into it. But we have ourselves a bean puck and a good start. You gotta love it. You gotta enjoy it. Bean puck makes the game interesting. Isaiah in the corner, big pass out to Eli. Eli here with a little wraparound, trying to catch the defense sleeping. Milk not letting that one happen. Kyler near side. Spills, stopped by Henry. Henry with a backhand shot goes off into the corner. Josiah here trying to challenge Kyler to a little stick battle. Eli Spills out to the near side. Nice shot, hits the post, big pass to himself. Oh, what a save by Spills. Oh, he keeps it out of the twine and keeps the tie game alive. Kyler, challenged by Eli. Henry stopped by Milk on the transition. Josiah, Milk, stopped at the red line. Spills back defensively, takes this one around Eli. Gets a step on him with 4 or 5 to work with here in the 4th game. This best of 5. If Team Milk comes out on top, we have ourselves our champion. If we don't see that, we go into Game 5. And we'll try again. Henry, topside, shot saved by Kyler. Kyler looking to take this one down the straight. It looks like Game 1 was more just kind of a warm-up for Team Milk, as their 2nd game, their 3rd game, and even coming into game number 4, Team Milk, boys in red, really a different play style. They've really ponied up, and they've really gotten back in the saddle. It's got to be said. It's got to be known. But, yeah. Something that people haven't used. I don't know if you guys don't like the sound alert, or if you guys just don't know it's there. Spills with a chance, looking for the shot. Nice save by Eli. Eli, looking to the near side. Find a way to take this one off the back end. What? I don't understand how that got released. I'm calling hacks on that one. I don't know. That 1 millisecond response time is just way too much to handle. For me and the server. Kyler dancing. Looking down off to the far side. Chips it along the way. Here's Milk with it now. Going to take this one down to the near. Henry banks it off the boards a few times around. Here's Kyler with it now. Top side out to Milk. You guys are just now tuning in. Game 1. Resulted in regulation, but games 2 and 3, both of them going to Team Milk in overtime. We might see it again here in this matchup. We're already halfway through the period. 3 shots have been made. No goals have been allotted. It's only a matter of time until that first one goes in. Spills, backhand, looking for that feed. Eli keeping pace with him, making sure to keep it along the boards. Milk at the point, looking for the shot, goes off the near side and wide. Kyler back in the defensive, or towards his defensive end, does not take it there. Stops at the point. Henry tries to jam it down the near side wall. Kyler, bank pass out to the defensive zone. We have ourselves some Milk. The Milkman out the near side, looking to dance with it, finds a way off the Spills. Spills off the forehand. What was that? How did that work out? I don't understand physics nearly enough to understand that play. Milk in his own defensive end with 2 minutes to work with. Off to the near side, finds its way off the boards. Over to Spills, out in front. Nobody home in a red jersey. Eli with a shot off the far side, out in front, and saved by Kyler. Milk at the point. Eli with a step backhand shot stopped by Milk. That one leaks out into the far side wall. Eli Josiah down the near side, looks for the pole, not able to find the pop nor the pow. Spills. Snaps this one down the near side. Kyler crackles that one off a stick. Henry there trying to get a hold of this one. Spills trying to deny him access. Henry will not have it. Milk with a shot, scores! And we got ourselves the first goal on the tally board. And it could be the one that ends the tournament. That's not the right bracket. You'll have to check the tournament info page on SPL, on the SPL Discord. I forgot I had Nightbot set up. Yeah, I'll make sure to update that from now on. I didn't know I was still active, or else I would have. Kyler looks down across the grain over to Spills. This is the grand finals. Winner kind of takes all. I mean, if the winner will take all if it is Team Milk, as they're the undefeated team. If not, we'll go into another best of 5 in a bracket reset. Josiah rings it off the iron, and that could have been the tie maker. Spills. Kyler, bank pass off the boards, brought this one right back down. 47 seconds remain here in possibly the tournament. Eli converging on the corner. Milk here with a hand on this one, taking this one back downtown. Henry out of the zone. Kyler here with a snap, looks to pull this one out. The red line gets past one, looking for the shot. Oh, hits the post, comes out to Milk. Milk here looking to dime this one top side. Josiah trying to collapse on that one in the far side corner. 30 seconds remain. The boys in red have proven it all, and they're looking to just hold on to the puck for now. Kyler, forehand, down to Milk. Out in front, Spill is not able to control that one away as Eli and Kyler have words in the neutral zone. Kyler here trying to get past the last man back. Henry beaten. Kyler pulls. Nice try, but not able to take it off the backhand shuffleboard. 10 seconds remain. 1 goal is the gap. Josiah breaking free. Backhand hits Milk, comes out the other way, and Kyler there to send this one to no man's land. Josiah shuffleboard goes out, shot wide, and that is the end of the tournament. Team Milk able to bring this one home, and we have our tournament winner. A great best of 5 series, one that went into overtime in games 2 and game 3, and then game 4 was a 1-0 difference. What a series. What a match. What a great series. Wow. The 4th Triples trial is put into the books. We got history unveiled to us here this evening. You guys got to watch it here live for all 2.5 hours. I want to stop talking. Hey, how's it going, Rom? Just wanted to shout you out. Don't know why. Yeah, that's yeah, everybody that was rostered for those 2 teams are getting pucks. Second place, Milk, Spills, Kyler, and Seaman getting $5 worth in pucks. And maybe Panarin, he did have his name in the team name, but I feel like that throws up a lot of other questions. I'll talk to Irv about it. We'll figure it out. Spills, 1 assist, 1 save, 1 shot. Milk with the only goal of the match, having he's the only one to shoot 1,000. It's hard to say, it's hard to believe, but it has been done. And wow, what defense just all around the board. Spills with 1 out of the 4, Kyler with 2, Milk with the other one. And yeah, Kyler playing a very intensive game on the possession time of the puck. And it's got to be said, it's got to be done. Good stuff. Of course, Henry, Josiah, Eli reuniting this evening. Went all the way until the very end, and you got to commend them for it. They took a game off the grand champions, and they rode silently into the night, but they did put up a fight, and congratulations to them for making second. But yeah, I think that's going to do it. I don't really have anything else to talk about. I guess we'll go over the bracket one more time. Yeah, I mean, Seaman, you do good pucks. You're on second place team. You do good. You do. Yeah, a little jump scare with a song change. I hate it. I don't know how to fix it. But yeah, taking a look at how both of those teams got to where they were. Team Henry started against the Suckville Terribles. Team Giroux in game number 10 there. They took the series 1-0. Of course, that was a best of one. They went on to play Unglued Snail, where they took them out 1-0 in that game as well. They went into the semifinals of the winners bracket, where they had to face off against Team Rominator. Rom got a game off of them, but Henry got the 2 that he needed to move on. And of course, in the winners finals, these two teams collided for the first time. Of course, the same team won both times around the first time. 2-1 series, final time. Well, you just saw it. But of course, Henry was knocked down into the losers bracket, where he had to take on the New Jersey Noobs, which are not pictured in this because I ran out of room on this graphic. But they were there. If you go to the challenge.com/4th triples trial, that's the number 4. And yeah, it was great stuff. It was a great series. I really adored it. I really enjoyed that series. Even though the Noobs didn't win, they did get 3rd place. Laugh Track getting 4th place, as you see in the bottom right of your screen. But yeah, all winners can't be. We can't give out awards for everything, but the people we can give it out to, congratulations. Hope to see you around for the Draft Cup. A lot of things have been planned. I'll just read them off here since you guys are, along for the ride, and I can hold you hostage while we're here. The server info, the FAQ has our off-season roadmap, as we're gonna have a lot of stuff going on this off-season. I didn't want it to get lost in the league announcements. Community voting for Stage 1 ends tonight. Finalist voting starts tomorrow. So this is your last chance to get in your friends' names, get in the people you want to win the awards, get those names in here tonight. We stop at midnight. I'll tally the votes single-handedly, and we'll get you the finalist voting out tomorrow. Possibly, as soon as I'm done with it, I'm posting it. So, yeah. But, yeah, tonight, draft registration's open. If you want to play in the 3v3 Draft Cup, registration's open tonight. Draft day is next Sunday, April 10th. I'll try to host that. I don't know how many people I have to help me with it, so it might not get streamed. I would like the draft to get streamed, but I cannot promise that and run it at the same time. This was a little bit easier, but that's just because I'm used to running, tournaments and casting them at the same time. So yeah, draft day is next Sunday. Thursday, April 6th. Awards voting end. Everything ends. MVP award voting ends. We are bringing back Rookie of the Year for the Pro Division. Just because we had so many people that were eligible for it. People had their first season in Pro. There was a lot of you. And so I'm interested to see. I haven't even looked at any of the votes yet. But I am very, very interested to see who's taking it away. But nonetheless, all voting ends Thursday, April 6th. Then Sunday, April 10th, of course, is draft day. You have until... did we put it out yet? I'll put it out here in a few minutes. We'll put out the registration for that. If you want to be captain, you want to be player, your preferred position, all that, and etc. Draft day is next Sunday. We'll give 7 more days for group play, and then the following week will be the championship series. The 8 teams make the cut, etc. We'll figure out the team amounts and adjust accordingly. It might not be the same as the other draft cups if not enough captains are willing to do it. I mean, we want it to be high-level play, so, Spills throwing shade in the chat. But yeah, next Sunday is draft day. Sunday after that, we're playing a 2v2 March Madness. Single elimination bracket, same time, 7 o'clock in the afternoon. That is the last day for the draft group matches as well. So you got to have your priorities. The reason we're running tournaments alongside the Draft Cup is for the players that don't get drafted, they have something to do. That's not really made for the draftees, as I don't think we're going to have any puck awards for those games. But don't hold me to it. We might have a first place. You get $5 in pucks, something small. Just to say, thank you for playing. But yeah, then the Sunday following that, April 24th, will be the last day for the Draft Cup. We'll throw another one of these triple trials, double elimination, onto that. And yeah, we have a few questions we still need answered from select individuals of what's going to be happening next season. So that's why there's no registration opens on the offseason roadmap to answer your questions. Nobody's asked that yet, which amazes me, because that's normally question number one in everybody's priority. But that's the reason we don't have registrations on the roadmap. We're still looking to gauge people's interest, try to figure stuff out. But yeah, congratulations to the winners tonight. You guys played awesome. It was fabulous to watch. I will never be able to play at that level, nor make those plays in my life. Raminator, I swear to God, if you hit that panhandle in your last match in overtime, I was gonna go bananas. I was gonna stop stream right there and drive to your house and buy you a Big Mac. That was awesome. But you know, reality is as reality be, and reality is tournament's over. I get to go to bed. How you like them apples? But yeah, I'll put out the draft registrations here in whenever I can find them. I don't think we have anything written up for it because I think we forgot about it. Don't quote me on that though. But I'll write it up. I'll get it out there. I'll ping everybody. But yeah, thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for helping out with getting us a little bit of a player pool. I did not expect 18 teams to show up, 16 teams to work with, and you guys are awesome because of it. So we'll see you guys next time. Draft day next Sunday. Let's keep it rocking. Awards end tonight. Get your votes in. Finalists are tomorrow. Whenever I finish tallying the votes, that's when I put them out. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for all the support. I guess I gotta roll this, whatever. I don't know. It's technically an SPL network broadcast. Yeah, we're doing a 3v3 Draft Cup. Check the FAQ in the SPL Discord. I put an off-season roadmap in there because if I put it in league announcements, it'll get smothered by all the other stuff we got going on. But yeah, I'm gonna update that as we get more information because of it. It's gonna be 3v3 Draft Cup. We're gonna open up registrations here tonight as we close, community award voting, whatever. You got it. Yeah, thank you for all the support. Thank you for everybody on the board. Everybody's special to me in one way or another. Thank you, Pickles, for the raid. Thank you for casting, Pickles. You don't get enough recognition for that. As I was very grateful to not be the only one on the ice tonight. We got a lot done, and I'm really happy about that. But yeah, thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for being a part of the community. Got a little banter in the chat, but I think it was all in good faith, all in good sportsmanship, and there's a lot of you on this list. I think I'm just going to keep it the same. I like how many people are on this list. I really do. This feels like a bragging right to me. Not because it's every name on the board is like $5 or whatever. I don't even get $5. But like because there's enough of you that feel like this was worth enough to put like $5 towards. You guys are awesome. But yeah, that's going to do it for me here tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in to the SPL Network. My name is Darth. We'll be back with more action next week. Whenever we have the draft, I'm going to try to stream it if nobody else will. I'm also going to be running it, so it might be a little scuffed. Nonetheless, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for being a part of the league. And we'll see you next time. But good afternoon, good evening, and I hope you all have a great night.